One got back in. V got back in, sort of. See you tomorrow. We're out.
Some big news. Millions are making the switch to Newsmax. It's true. After Tucker Carlson's firing, the Eric Bolling Show went up over 200% in the ratings. Every evening, Newsmax's powerful lineup of Greta Van Susteren, Rob Schmidt, Eric Bolling, and Chris Plant can't be beat. Americans are turning to Newsmax for the real news you can trust. And tonight, Eric Bolling reveals the big fight between DeSantis and Trump, and why this battle may soon get nasty. So tune into Eric Bolling tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Find out why Newsmax is now America's fastest-growing cable news channel. Get Newsmax on all major cable systems. If your cable system doesn't have Newsmax, switch to a system that does. Download the free Newsmax app on your smartphone and start watching anytime, anywhere. So make the switch today to Newsmax and tell your friends you made the switch, because Newsmax is real news for real people.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
Joe West, he also had a brief acting career from The Naked Gun.
You idiot, he was out when they round the baseline. All right, I've had enough of your rally.
How hard was that line for you, Joe?
Well, I was there for 3 weeks for that one line. Because I had a speaking part, they have to pay you residuals. So I think I got a little bit over $9,000 to shoot this. But my residual payments since the middle 80s have been almost $250,000.
You're kidding me.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio.
Flight by Yuengling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yuengling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yuengling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yuengling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Did you know that it's illegal to dig without first calling 811? 811 is a free program that locates underground utilities, marking them with flags and paint lines so you know where not to dig. Accidentally digging into utility lines interrupts service and could seriously hurt you or someone else. If you know someone who's planning to dig, encourage them to call 811 at least 3 full working days before they dig. 811 is free, it's safe, and it's the law. This message is brought to you by Greenville Utilities and this station.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations available. Visit us at beautybarmedispa.com. Also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Go Pirates!
Wally's 2 Kettle Corn in Winterville is where you can find the tastiest popcorn around. Make it a movie night at home with Wally's 2 Kettle Corn. They have over 50 flavors to choose from, including classics like cheddar, caramel, and my favorite, better butter. Or try their specialty flavors such as Chicago Style, Wintergreen Mix, and MJ's Cheesecake. Wally's 2 also caters, so if you're hosting a party or event, satisfy your company with delicious popcorn. Check them out on Facebook or stop by and see Wally today on Fire Tower Road across from Sam Jones Barbecue. Wally's 2 Kettle Corn. Make it a poppin' day.
It's time to save big and save now during Bostic Sugg Furniture's Memorial Day markdowns. Beautiful furniture for your home with Memorial Day markdowns you have to see to believe. Plus 6 months special financing. Save up to 70% off clearance items. Plus take an additional 25% off accessories. This is a must-shop event with incredible savings store-wide. Start sleeping better and save on a new mattress with up to 48 months special financing now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed.
Bailey, you talked to Coach O about it on the air. Any chatter off the air with Coach O with others about East Carolina's hosting chances?
To me, it's always, kind of what goes into what's decided, and trying to pick Coach O's brain, and it's just hard to tell exactly what the committee is going to be looking for. I think if the Pirates make it to Sunday, they've got a really good chance.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
It's me, Nancy Garcia.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Excitement time.
Clam down! Clam down! Clam down! Clam down!
Pirates are going dancing, baby!
They picked us last. They picked us last. And now we're going dancing. We're going dancing.
How about those friggin' Pirates?
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
To a Tuesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming today on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. You can find us on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com, and watch the show on YouTube and Facebook Live. We hope you will join us today as we watch a little Pirate baseball here, round one of the AAC baseball tournament. And right now, we are in the top of the seventh inning, and East Carolina and USF are all knotted up at 3 apiece. The Bulls getting a run in the sixth inning to tie it up at 3. So that's where we sit right now with still 3 innings to go, although 2 outs here in the top of the seventh as Carter Spivey tries to get it to the bottom of the seventh with a tie score. So we will recap this one. We'll follow it till the end right here on Pirate Radio Live. If East Carolina wins, they won't play again until Thursday. If the Pirates lose, they will play coming up on Wednesday. So that is what is on the line right now as Carter Spivey pitches in the seventh inning. Coming up on today's program on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington, you can hear the voice of Mike Mullis. He'll talk some Pirate baseball with us coming up at 4 o'clock as he will join us to recap this game and also look around at other scores going on. Who do we need to lose? I saw Boston College, who is a potential host, won earlier today in the ACC tournament against Virginia Tech. I believe South Carolina also a winner today. So we'll look at some scores from around the country and how that affects East Carolina as we are getting closer to Selection Monday coming up next Monday, where we'll have a watch along. Myself, Chandler, and Mike Mullis will have a watch party during and after the selection show and get your comments on where East Carolina will be heading. Could it be right here in Greenville, or will it be on the road? Carter Spivey gets a strikeout to end the top of the seventh. We go to the bottom of the seventh with a 3-3 tie. We'll talk some high school baseball as well on today's show. The legendary RV, Ronald Vincent, will join us as J.H. Rose has game 1 coming up tonight of the Eastern Final against Southern Lee. It's at Guy Smith Stadium. We'll talk about the J.H. Rose run to the Eastern Finals and talk to RV about that and more coming up later on in today's program. And our buddy Bryce Williams will join us. We'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors and have some fun in Hour 3. Talk a little football here in May with Bryce Williams. So that is all ahead on the show. Shirley Rhodes is here. Chandler Honeycutt here as well. And Ellerbe is to my left. Hello, Ellerbe.
What's up, Clip? We've been making a popping day here in the studio thanks to our friends at Wally's Kettle Corn.
This was full about an hour and a half ago, but Chandler and I did some major damage on it. Shirley, a very little bit of damage, and then Ellerbe cleaned it off, and we have taken down a bucket of popcorn sitting around watching Pirate baseball today.
Day baseball. I came in as the closer, and glad you guys left a little bit for me. Great stuff. Go see our friends at Wally's Kettle Corn there on Fire Tower Road. They can make it a poppin' day for you, maybe this Memorial Day weekend.
Wally's too. We had the butter, Chandler, your favorite, and boy, it was very enjoyable.
Maybe someone's inviting you to the pool, the river, or somewhere fun this weekend. Stop by, take this to your guests. You'll be a Big smiles to people when you show up with Wally's.
Speaking of baseball and food, that has become the big story, at least on Twitter.
Yes.
For today. So we're watching this game earlier, and I see Josh Groves, and I look at Chandler, and I say, man, he is really munching down on something. What is that? Is that a hot dog? What's he got there in the dugout? And we then see a Jacob Starling home run to lead off the bottom of the first for the Pirates to, at that time, make it a 2-1 game. We see the umpire looking over at ECU's dugout, writing something down on his note card, and then we learned that Josh Groves was ejected from the game. And Chandler, you were looking at the video, and it appeared that when Jacob Starling had hit his home run, was going back to the dugout, he gave the celebratory hot dog to Jacob Starling.
Yeah, I mean, and it was like, it looked like Jacob Starling had already passed him, and Josh Groves was like, hey, you're forgetting the hot dog, and kind of like shoved it in his face. But we've seen that before in the past, before this new rule with the props, and I guess that's considering food as well. But last year, they used to have PB&Js after a home run. I know, like, Zach Agnos would go out there with a PB&J and feed it to whoever had a home run. And it's so funny how you mentioned, like Josh Groves, we saw him over there, like, eating like crazy. And it ended up costing them an ejection in the game. So,
hot dog, hot diggity dog.
That danged hot dog.
Hot dog.
Josh Groves was expected to start Thursday if East Carolina won, so he will be, believe, not able to play in the Pirates' next game.
Can you imagine Josh Groves? Remember that time you got kicked out of the game for hot dogging?
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
No, what exactly did you do? What did you do? Did you show the ump up? No, I had a hot dog.
Oh, Joey Barini. Did he get that bunt down? Looks like he was going to get hit in the face with the pitch. Instead, he bunts Amac over to second. So 1 out now in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pirates have a runner on second base. The hot dog heard around the world. So I guess if Groves would have waited until Starling got into the dugout, it would have been okay to pass the hot dog. You just can't do it on the field.
I would love to hear some explanation of this at the end of the game. And can you imagine? I mean, Josh Groves sitting in like timeout right now with the other people in timeout. What are you in for? Gave a hot dog.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Feeding a teammate that just hit a home run.
I mean, what if he thought he had low blood sugar from having to run around the bases and hit a baseball that far?
It is hot down there. You know, you need a nice hydration and a hot dog to keep the body going.
Yeah.
A hot day in Florida.
I saw the Big Donkey retweeted us and said it was one of the dumbest ejections he's ever heard of.
Lane, big game, big train, Hoover with the base hit up the middle, and the Pirates take the lead 4-3. That is what Lane Hoover does, steps up when they need him, and Amac scores, and East Carolina takes a 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 7th inning.
6 outs away from eating hot dogs.
That's right, and legally eating hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Nice shot by Hoove up the middle. All right, you can chime in on Facebook and YouTube. What do you like on your hot dog? Let us know. And hopefully you're eating them legally today.
It always gets back to there's always been the debate, should refs and umps have a post-game press conference? Should they be available to answer some questions?
I haven't heard anybody say no other than refs and umps.
Right. It would just be this is going to have to use some sort of explanation from the conference commissioner or whoever's in charge of the baseball tournament down there. We'll have to definitely explain it. And I'm sure Cliff will have some colorful comments in his post-game Zoom that we'll have on the Pirate Radio social media.
Shirley, can I get a rim shot ready for Mike P on YouTube? Mike P says, that ump relished the opportunity to eject him. Well done. If you don't get that joke, you should catch up.
Dude.
Should have stuck with Mike's joke.
Maybe Groves gave him the hot dog because he didn't like mustard.
I don't get it.
You are terrible.
I don't understand.
That's the whole point.
All right, fair enough. You got me choked up here.
So maybe
sound like Bailey.
So maybe when Groves comes on the players' lounge, we should ask him, who you taking in the hot dog race? Ketchup, mustard, or relish?
What do you like on your dog? Man, the hot dog story. If East Carolina can win, we can laugh about the hot dog story. If they lose, maybe not. Jacob Starling has homered once in this game. How about the Pirates got down 2-0? Rough start for Jake Hunter with a hit by pitch and a walk, I believe. They end up, USF scores 2 runs in the top of the first inning, and East Carolina comes right back. Home run from Starman to lead it off. Home run from Carter Cunningham. They go back-to-back to tie the game in the first inning. It was 2-2 for a while. Pirates took a 3-2 lead. USF tied it, and Lane Hoover just broke the tie here in the bottom of the 7th.
Let's hope the Pirates can roll through this tournament, and can they punch their ticket to a host? Will the Pirates be hosting next weekend? Your gut feeling right now if they go 4-0 in Clearwater Clip Rock?
Yes, but that is just because of the past and a 45-15 record with a regular season title and a conference championship title. I would say that would be tough to keep them from hosting, but you got to look at what all the other teams are doing as well. I'll tell you what Jacob Starling's doing. He's doubling off the wall, and Lane Hoover is scoring from first, and the Pirates take a 5-3 lead. Chandler Honeycutt joining us here. Hello, Chan Man.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for the Wally's 2 popcorn.
No problem. Yeah, I went and visited Wally today. He's got a lot of awesome popcorn available for you on Fire Tower Road. So go check out Wally. And my favorite, Better Butter. We had it today. We took it down, didn't we, boys?
Butter Boy himself, Chandler Honeycutt. That was good stuff. Jamie says he's been distracted all day watching Brian Bailey every inning behind the plate.
So you never seen Brian Bailey on TV?
It's a tradition unlike any other because I feel like he does this every single year down in Clearwater. Sits right behind home plate. He's getting his B-roll for his, I'm guessing, his broadcast later on today. So
Brian Meador made a cameo behind home plate as well last inning. It's good to see him. The Bulls are going to the bullpen, so East Carolina now a 2-run lead as they play in the bottom of the 7th inning. Eric says, oh, my dear. This is a little edgy for Eric and his bad jokes, usually dad jokes. He says, why do all hot dogs look alike? Why do all hot dogs look alike?
Why?
Because they're all inbred.
Dude.
Oh, Eric.
Boy.
Keep sending your hot dog jokes. Whoever can get the best hot dog joke maybe wins.
Wins a prize? That is pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Steve says, over under half a hot dog Clip eats this hour. If I had hot dogs available, I would take them down right now.
Can someone bring Clip a hot dog?
Yeah, I would love a hot dog. Just run down the Sheets. Go grab me one.
Or sub dogs.
Well, you
right around the corner.
Depending on your bank account.
What would you want on your hot dog, Clip, if someone were listening right now and want to bring you a hot dog?
I like they have a smokehouse dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the smokehouse dog. Bacon, sub sauce.
But what if someone was just at home and they could make a dog for you?
Mustard, chili, onions.
Next time we talk to Patrick Mason, I'm going to tell him that I am a big fan of the Chicago dog. I like jalapenos on my hot dog at Sup Dogs, tomatoes.
Tomatoes on a hot dog?
Yeah.
I don't like tomatoes on anything, but
you know what would be awesome is some Warren's lemonade and a Warren's hot dog too.
Warren's hot dogs.
Yes.
You ever get hungry and you just say to yourself, probably that's a commercial on Pirate Radio.
It is.
It is.
It is. It's you.
John, this will not, I don't even know if I'm going to read that, John.
Yeah, good call.
Pike is listening from North Myrtle Beach. He's been listening he's listening to us now. Hello, Pike. Good to see you.
Pike.
Yeah. John, we're going to let that joke go. And if you have
Is it a good joke or is it just not made for
if we're going to let it go, it's not a good one, Chandler.
No, it's
not made for radio.
Is it available in the YouTube chat?
It is. You can go see it yourself on the YouTube chat. While you're there, give us a like and a subscribe. And by the way, while we're talking YouTube videos, Chandler, let's get an update on your long snapper videos. So last Thursday, this video had 315 views. Mm-hmm. Very few likes, very few comments. You are a former long snapper. We sit here today, 481 views.
That's unbelievable.
We've got some new comments. Austin said, wow, who is this guy? Someone needs to sign him. A lot of raw potential. He said, I was scrolling through videos of best all-time long snappers, and this video was suggested to me, so that's great. Jason wants to get a hold of your agent. No one. Now, this is funny. There's a comment that says looking good, but the person's name is no one.
Said no one.
Looking good, said no one.
No one.
That's a good joke. I wonder if he planned on that. But this Chandler Honeycutt video, we're trying to get it to go viral like Isaiah Winstead's did.
Yes.
And then he got picked up by a team. We're trying to get Chandler on an NFL team or USFL team.
I mean, whatever's fine. If I can just play football again, that would be great. But that video, look, I didn't even ask for this to happen. I didn't ask for you guys to go and do this. This has been all of you guys, which I appreciate highly. But 165, 170 more views than it was 7 years ago is crazy in 2 or 3 days. But if I do have to ask for something from you guys, I do want you to check out a more recent video.
No, I'm telling you, this is going to muddy the waters.
I feel like the one with me in a purple shirt is better than the one with me in a blue shirt.
We can't diversify this thing. We've got to stick to one video.
This one video is going to lead you to greatness and the Disney movie.
Yeah,
about your life.
Who would play me in a Disney movie? Let's ask the people that.
Yes,
it's got to be your boy Kevin James.
Gosh, yeah. Can you make him look like a 24, 25-year-old guy?
Yeah. Have you seen what they can do with technology these days?
AI is crazy.
Allen Iverson?
Talking about practice?
Tony says we should give away a Warren's hot dog gift card to the best hot dog joke. You got any of those, Ellerbe? Call Warren.
Yeah, we'll get you hooked up.
And while he's doing that, tell us to bring us some dogs because now I'm hungry.
Yes.
We got a bad joke from Mike P. Why did they put the sweater on the hot dog? Because it was a chili dog. Yeah. Mike, you already you ruined it by having a great joke earlier.
Sometimes you just got to quit on a good note.
Yeah, you got to go out on
the high note.
You
think he's Googling hot dog jokes?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Everybody is right now.
And just piling them in. So pile them in our Facebook and YouTube page.
All right, we got runner on second, Josh Moylan to the plate. Jamie says, I could see Chandler played by Jim Gaffigan. You know who that is? Comedian?
Yeah. Funny guy.
Tells Hot Pocket jokes, I think.
What about Seth Rogen?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen.
Could see that. Not bad. Not a bad call, Ellerbe.
Who would play a clip talking about you in the movie?
Yeah, because I have to have a role where like it all started. Can Jack Black be me?
Jack Black.
What about the other dude from
Jonah Hill?
Yeah, Jonah Hill.
Yeah. I think he's skinny now.
Michael Moore.
That would be impressive.
Michael Moore? Dude.
Is he...
Michael Moore?
I'm talking about the baseball player, the former baseball player that played for the Nationals.
Michael A. Moore? Is that his name?
I think there'd be no doubt that we'd get Sid Bream to pay Fred McGriffin Chandler's movie.
No, I would love to see Chandler's casting. Morgan Freeman is Chandler Honeycutt. Denzel Washington is Clip Rock.
Oh, yeah.
Stay hot, Moy man.
Oh, man. That's what second team gets you right there.
Josh Moylan knocks
Good
in
slide.
the Starman, and it is 6-3 East Carolina.
6 outs away from winning.
6 outs away from a win. 6 outs away from a Thursday watch along with myself, Chandler, and David Kasanganai.
We will get hot dogs for your watch along. How about
that? All right.
Wait, but they'll only be snuck into the studio.
And we have to feed each other.
Right.
We'll ask Dave K what he likes on his hot dog. Oh boy, Tony's got one.
Another one.
A joke. How did the hot dog? Oh my goodness! What is that right
That hit
fielder
the line.
doing?
That should score Moreland.
Get around there,
he
Josh.
goes.
Look at big Josh rumbling,
Another run.
bumbling, stumbling, and the Pirates have put up a touchdown. It is 7-3. Justin Wilcoxon delivers. All right. Tony says, how did the hot dog propose to its bun? He said, you mustard be the one.
That's awful.
That's terrible.
The chili dog one was better than that.
With the sweater?
Yeah.
Pike says, what's the score? Pike, the score is 7-3. Good guys as they play in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tony, All right, Tony's clearly on a hot dog bad joke website
Tony
right
Dunn?
now. Yeah. What's a hot dog's favorite sport? This doesn't even make sense. You should say, how does a hot dog like to keep score? I think would be a better question. The answer is wiener take all. Wiener takes all.
Was that supposed to be funny?
It's terrible. It's awful. But thank you for your contribution.
The wiener takes all jokes.
They're going to look at this, by the way, but it definitely hit the white line.
Thanks, Chandler.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Do they go back where Groves is sitting? Is Groves going to be in there being like, hey, guys?
Can he offer them a hot dog? He's not on the field.
Yeah, they're behind the Hooters sign. So what if Groves would have had wings because it was a sponsor? Would that have been better?
Yeah, or a something from Frenchie's.
Yeah.
Or perhaps
maybe
Wawa.
the hot dog was from Frenchie's.
All right, Chandler, we're getting a close look here. What do your eyeballs see?
Look where it comes up
look at that white chalk, baby.
Yeah.
Look at that white chalk in the
This
air.
is going to be 10 minutes for them to review that. 10 minutes.
They reviewed a play earlier that was clearly out. Look, they're already coming back onto the field.
Good job,
Has it been
Blue.
10 minutes already?
Good job, Blue.
Yeah.
Point and say safe. Yes, sir. That's what I like to see.
Safe from hot dogs is what he said.
All right. Mike P says, man, these hot dog jokes are the these hot dog jokes are the worst. WURST. That's good. We're back.
Mike P always bounces back.
Always got to bounce back. Why did the hot dog refuse to go to the German dance club? Because it was too crowded. Okay, all right. I like what we're doing here.
I wonder, would someone base their whole comedy routine on hot dog jokes?
Yes, it's called Pirate Radio Live. The runner at the plate is
safe.
Wow.
Excitement time.
Justin Wilcoxon beats the throw. Another hit was that JC with the base hit.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it was Cam Clonch, the Cloncher. And he got all the way to second on the throw. Heads up base running after a nice piece of hitting by the big lefty.
Clip, I just want to say you do not look good today. I'm sorry. I just want to be frank.
You are terrible.
First of all, the punchline is frank. You could have said anything leading up to that, but you insulted me.
Sorry.
You're on one today, Chandler. Let's see. What do you get when you cross a hot dog and a potato?
Can you say
I
it?
can't say the punchline.
Okay.
But it's pretty good. It's very good, actually. Robert, I like that joke. That is good. All right.
You know what happens if the Pirates can get 6 more outs?
What's that?
They move on to the wiener bracket.
Put some ranch on it.
Put some ranch on my dog. Chandler, you like a ranch on your dog?
I do. They actually have a ranchero dog at Sup Dogs that I have sometimes.
Do you know the full menu?
No, I don't know the salads.
Good answer. Todd says the umpires were actually placing a hot dog order and not looking at the replay.
Mm-hmm.
Craig says PRL comes on, the lights the fire the Pirates needed. Let's go, PRL mojo.
I will say,
it has been a hit parade since we started this thing.
We've been hot dogging the whole time.
That we have. Ellerbe, you gonna watch American Gladiators 30 for 30 Part 1 May the 30th?
Yes, absolutely.
I will be.
They I've seen this commercial 6 times.
I was about to say they are spamming it right now.
Advertising works with frequency, and it's absolutely selling me to watch the 30 for 30 on American Gladiators. That was a great show.
It was.
Highly entertaining. One of the first reality shows.
I loved when an average Joe could get by those steroid muscle bound monsters that they had on the show,
because all of them were intimidating, the men and women.
Definitely. I love that game where they would shoot the tennis balls.
Yeah.
At the so they had to shoot it at target.
Like a target.
Yeah. While the gladiators were shooting things at them.
Did they do tag too? Didn't they do like extreme tag or something?
Oh, I like I don't know about that. I like the one where they had the barrels and you had to dunk the balls in the barrels while they were trying to tackle you.
Yep.
That was a great game. A lot of fun.
A lot of physicality during American Gladiators.
We had the Houston crew hanging out
Well, hey, don't have a hot dog now.
Chomping on some dogs. USF going back to the bullpen.
Hot dog jokes only, please.
Oh, sorry. I forgot what we were doing today. Eric says, hot dogs really, when you think about it, should be renamed to hot wolves because they always come in packs.
Wow. These are definitely being looked up.
Man, not
can
good.
we, instead of calling the bullpen today, can we call it the dog pen?
You can do it
for the sake of hot dogs.
Yeah.
And the story surrounding a hot dog today.
I just think that's going to add value to the show.
How about you just sit over there and be frank?
Sorry. My great-grandfather's name was Frank. God rest his soul.
He died in a hot dog eating accident.
He ate too many hot dogs.
By the way, Ellerbe, quickly approaching June and then July 4th, hot dog eating contest.
You know what's going to happen? Joey Chestnut's going to try to break his own record again.
Let's see. Mike P. Talking gladiators. Didn't the contestants have a big Nerf missile launcher they'd shoot at the gladiators shooting tennis balls? I'm pretty sure that sounds pretty accurate. But I wonder what the story is going to be about that. Are we going to get like some cool behind the scenes info? Like what's the point of it? Just kind of documenting the history of it, or
documenting some of the people that were on it, maybe, and how they applied to be on it, maybe.
Do you think it's at some point going to lead to steroid performance enhancing use?
Oh, it's got to.
Drugs, sex.
I would love that.
And death.
They just completely ignore that part of it all.
Don't you think they're gonna? I mean, it's gonna go down the tail of a sad like '80s wrestling.
Yeah, like did a gladiator murder somebody after a show one day or something, and they tried to hide it. All right, we've got a Riley Johnson. Where did he end up? Did he get all the way to second?
He got to second, and he scored D.H. Conley alum and freshman Dixon Williams.
Oh, running for Cam Clunch?
Yes.
Good eye, Chandler. Good eye. Here's AMAC, who I want to say started off this inning, Ellerbe, when we sat down with a base hit up the middle. The Pirates have batted around here in the 7th inning. It is 9-3.
It's fantastic news. Get the day off tomorrow.
Yeah.
Work on your suntan. And then you're back at it on Thursday.
Back at it on Thursday, 1 o'clock.
I don't mean to be that guy, but there is 2 more innings left.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
I just want to say that.
Fair enough, Chandler. What is the biggest lead blown by the Pirates this year? Ooh, it's AMAC sends one down to the Houston players.
Take that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We want a piece.
They're going to beam them later in this tournament.
Yep. Biggest lead the Pirates have blown this year. Anything come to mind for you?
Didn't really follow the negative storyline so much.
Well, Ellerbe, I'm a realist. I'm not a purple paradise kind of guy. Eric says, what do you call someone who microwaves their hot dogs? A Frank Zappa.
Oh, boy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Wow.
Ellerbe, your time's up.
Thank goodness. Gosh, I feel like I'm in the microwave.
And the inning is over. That was a long bottom of the 7th for East Carolina.
2 more left, Clip.
2 more innings left.
According to certain experts in the studio right now.
6 outs away from advancing to the winners bracket, as Ellerbe said.
Yes.
And the Pirates now will go to the top of the 8th with a 8-3 lead.
Yes.
8-3 the score. All right, Ellerbe, we will push our homework back to another week. Next week, we will guess the lines for all 12 ECU regular season football games.
Yeah, and plus we'll have full coverage on Monday when they announce the regionals. And, of course, Sunday they'll come out, they'll announce the 16 host. And then Monday we'll be at we'll have that live show with you and Mully and Chandler. And then so Tuesday we'll be here getting reaction and breaking down the 3 teams. Hopefully the Pirates are hosting here in Greenville.
Yeah, and we'll have Pirate Radio folks out on hand live at the what they always have, a selection watch along. I'm assuming they're going to do that again this year, so we'll have people out there. And by the way, I misspoke. It is 9-3. Pirates scoring faster than I can keep up with. We'll continue on watching the Pirates and the Bulls here. Hour number 1. Hour 2, we got the Mully Man. We've got RV, Ronald Vincent, and Bryce Williams joining us on a fun Tuesday, hopefully victory edition of Pirate Radio Live. More to go as we continue to watch the Pirates and the Bulls after this.
I think
Jeff Stein, our special guest from Brown & Wood. Hey, Jeff, electric cars are coming. What's that mean for Brown & Wood customers?
For the customers, like it or not, EV is coming. We've installed 5 electric vehicle chargers here at the dealership. We have the all-new Cadillac Lyriq coming at 1st of 2024, and we've just seen the first reservation for the new Sierra EV.
People are interested in electric vehicles. How can they get up with you?
They can visit us at brownandwood.net or 329 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Hey Pirate Nation, Lindsay Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
Getting a Jersey Mike's sub top Mike's way with onion, lettuce, tomatoes, oregano, and the juice is the bee's knees. Actually, it's better than the bee's knees. I mean, what's the purpose of knees on bees? They don't crouch, they just buzz around. But Mike's Way has a purpose, topping your sub the authentic Jersey way. It's the cat's pajamas. Wait, cats don't wear pajamas. Mike's Way is better. Let's just leave it at that. Get your sub top Mike's Way. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Pitt County Schools proudly congratulates its class of 2023. We salute our graduates for successfully completing one of life's many journeys, especially one that began in very challenging times. Please join us in celebrating the accomplishments of this class and encouraging their continued growth as our leaders of the future, locally, regionally, nationally, and globally. Cherish yesterday, live for today, and reach for tomorrow.
Familia is your go-to spot for the best Italian dishes around, including pizzas, pastas, salads, and homemade desserts.
That's Familia.
Enjoy half-off wine night on Wednesdays, $3 drafts on Thursdays, or get a pizza of the week for just $12.
That's Familia.
Place your order online or call 689-6330, and Familia will have your order ready in their drive-thru window for pickup.
That's Familia.
Clip, really?
Oh, sorry.
Familia on Fire Tower Road in Winterville near Pitt Community College.
Are you one of the estimated 17 million people in the U.S. suffering from dry eye disorders that are not resolved using over-the-counter or prescription eye drops? Ask ArcPoint Labs about Serum Tears, a natural dry eye solution. At ArcPoint Labs, Serum Tears are tailor-made for you from a quick blood draw, providing a sterile and natural option to help those with dry eye conditions. Contact your ophthalmologist or optometrist for a prescription or contact ArcPoint Labs to help you find one. Visit ArcPoint Labs' new location on Dixon Avenue near the intersection of Arlington Boulevard or schedule online at arcpointlabs.com.
While you're sleeping, our whole hogs are slow cooking over wood to create that bite that Eastern North Carolina is known for. I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have been the torchbearers for what whole hog barbecue is supposed to be. At Sam Jones, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors. Everything, and I mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Come on over and see us at Sam Jones Barbecue, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. Sam Jones Barbecue, Fire Tower Road.
With over 30 locations across North Carolina and southeastern Virginia, Quality Equipment is your local John Deere dealer, where you'll find everything you need for your next project. Our complete lineup of John Deere lawn and garden, agricultural, and commercial worksite equipment comes with years of experience, expertise, and dedication. We know what it takes to get it done right. Stop by today or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. You can shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Josh Moylan, Web Gym.
That was a heck of a play Josh made.
Got the diving stop, flip to Spivey to get the out. And Spivey just throws one against the backstop, so it'll be a runner on third. Actually, what are they saying? Did it hit him? They're sending the runner back.
Why is he running like that?
He hurt. He old.
So apparently hit his foot.
Hit his foot. Chandler Honeycutt here in the Pirate Radio studios as we watch East Carolina and South Florida. The Bulls have plated one here this inning, it appears.
Yeah, I was just asking Shirley. She was reacting to that Josh Moylan Web Gym at first base. And then I looked and I was like, wait, it's 9-4. So unless they have the score wrong, USF's either homered or scored a run while we were not looking.
We were not looking, and something happened, Chandler.
That's on us.
That's on us. All on us. And American Gladiators promo. So Carter Spivey's day is done. They're going to Wyatt Lunsford Shankman. Chandler, how about the pitching used in this game? Yeah. So Jake Hunter kind of got off to a rough start, had to bring in Danny Beal early, and Danny went quite a ways. I wonder if I can get a live box score to look at these pitching numbers.
At least
for the Pirates.
3, I want to say, maybe. At least 3 innings from Danny Beal. But yeah, Jake Hunter just never, from the jump, from the first pitch of the game, he just never had any command. Was not very consistent with his pitches, and they had to ask for Danny Beal to come in, Danny Beal's been one of, if not the best reliever for the Pirates, especially down the stretch in the season. And then they went to Landon Ginn. Landon Ginn didn't look the best, I would say. I mean, he did get out of some jams there, but Landon Ginn didn't look all that great. But we just saw Carter Spivey. He's now out of the ball game. But I guess the question is who's the next pitcher for ECU today?
So, again, the Pirates hoping to win this one, play on Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday. So Hunter threw 29 pitches. So he'll be available to go, obviously, at some point in this tournament. Danny Beal, 48. Carter Spivey, 45. So, maybe they're good to go for Sunday, perhaps, in a championship game. Landon Ginn threw 21 pitches, and now Wyatt Lunsford Shankman coming in. You wonder if he is going to get the ball and be asked to get out of these last 2 innings. So you hope he can throw less than 30 pitches. So that is the pitching situation for East Carolina. You still have your starters, Trey Savage. You have Josh Groves, although he will not be able to play the next game because he gave Jacob Starling a hot dog before he got to the dugout. You have Garrett Saylor, who's given you a lot of innings this year. Zach Root as well. So you got some arms, but you've used some pretty big names in the bullpen today so far.
Yeah, but that's been that was the talk of this program when we were entering the season, especially at Media Day. We're talking about to Austin Knight about this pitching staff, and I want to say Cliff Godwin and Coach Knight said that this is probably one of the deepest bullpens they've had, and it's worked out for the Pirates this year. They've had their shaky games, but a guy that's pitching right now for East Carolina has been huge. I remember going back, this is a game they lost, but against Campbell and Fayetteville, he had to come in at just kind of out of the blue after Garrett Saylor got hurt, but he was just very dominant. We've seen him go several innings and go the distance for ECU, so they're just coming in here, they're saying, hey, look, we're up 9-4. Just get us out of get us out of this jam, and just give us 2 good innings, and let's go home back to the hotel a winner, and let's play on Thursday.
Plenty of good seats available in Clearwater if you're in the area and want to go check out some live baseball. Hunter, thank you on Facebook Live, says leadoff home run in the inning. So that is how.
Thank you, Hunter Payton.
South Florida got their 4th run of the game, but the Pirates lead it 9-4. Where'd Brian Bailey run off to? He is no longer filming.
He's probably sunburned. I was telling you a while ago, which there is some clouds, some overcast in the area, but earlier it was very sunny in Clearwater, and I was like, if he stands there for like the whole game, he's going to be skint. Like burnt from the sun.
Can Hoover burn this guy at the plate? He's not going to.
I was about to say skint.
So we're going to have bases packed, and now the tying run for South Florida is on deck. You've got a 5-run lead, but you've got right now the bases loaded. And we got a call, Shirley. We got Billy in Winterville on the Pirate Radio Live line. Hello, Billy.
Clip.
What's up?
Hey, I just want to call in and talk about the Josh Groves incident from the first inning.
All right, cool.
So, I've been happy with the way we played today, but Clip, I just can't get past what happened in the first inning of the ball game there. I'm sitting here watching the game with my son, and, I'm just thinking to myself, Cliff Godwin is someone who builds this program on integrity, sportsmanship, and building high-character young men, and I just see Groves out there acting like I'm going to call it how I see it. He's acting like a thug out there today, hanging it out, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to his teammates after they hit home runs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, this is the John Morant effect, and what we're seeing in America. John Morant out here acting like an idiot on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, and
all right.
Then you got Josh Groves handing out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I thought Igo said that he'd be suspended for a game, and I hope it's indefinite. I hope he doesn't play another game for the rest of the season. My 5-year-old son saw what happened and went and started shoving peanut butter jelly sandwiches down his throat. And I thought the whole thing was disgusting. I hope he doesn't ever suit up in the purple and gold again, and maybe he can go spend some of that Pirate Radio NIL money y'all are giving him and go buy some things. If he wants to be a thug, he can go buy all the peanut butter jelly sandwiches he wants with the Pirate Radio NIL money. That's what I think, Clip. What do you think?
I cannot disagree with anything you just said there, Billy. You are all over it, and I just hope your son can move on from this and get the help he needs so he doesn't grow up to be one of these John Morant, Josh Groves type people in society.
I agree, Clip. Well, I appreciate that, and I knew you modest, hardworking people would understand. And I just hope what I can see next is that Pirate Radio will disassociate from Josh Groves and his teammates that support him, and hopefully his scholarship will be revoked by in the business today. Go Pirates.
All right,
Wow,
there he is. Billy in Winterville.
What a call.
What a call.
And what a take. I kind of agree with it.
I agree 100%. Revoke the scholarship.
Like, you've got John Morant flashing guns and videos.
Yeah.
You've got Josh Groves flashing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and hot dogs.
Yeah. We've got to... Eric says Billy is raising him up right. That he is. Thank you, Billy.
Man, I'm so sorry your son had to see that.
I know.
That's awful.
I was glad my daughter's in school. By the way, Billy, why wasn't your son at school?
Where is his son?
You know what? He probably took his son out of school to watch some Pirate postseason baseball and said, we're going to have this father-son moment.
Yep.
Sit down, son. Sit down, little Billy Jr.
And not only did his son miss school, but he has been exposed to this disgusting act by Josh Groves.
Yeah.
This thuggish act.
Thug. Straight up thug. Hashtag thug. All right. What a call by Billy.
Billy sounded familiar, by the way.
So now we're receiving word that it was a PB&J sandwich. That according to Josh. So maybe it was not a hot dog. Now we're gonna have to scrap all those jokes and do PB&J
all right,
jokes.
PB&J jokes. Ready, go.
What do you got? I think I saw another. So Pike has a joke, and I think this might be an original. Pike, is this one you came up with on your own? Because I give extra points for that. He said, how could eating bad hot dogs help win a baseball game? It could lead to runs. That's pretty good. Especially if you came up with that on your own, Pike. Is that a Pike original? It's pretty good. Eric says Billy signed the permission slip as Billy, ex-Morant fan. Burn your Ja Morant jersey, burn your Josh Groves jersey after the display he saw earlier today. Pirates get out of the inning, by the way. It is 9-5, the score. I think, was Dolly Parton working those hours?
9 to 5?
Yeah.
Working 9 to 5. If she was working 9 to 5.
That's what I said. Working those hours.
Yeah.
All over it. Pirates go to the bottom of the 8th inning, up 4 runs over South Florida. What is coming up later today, you ask, in the AAC tournament? I'm so glad you asked.
What's coming up later in the AAC tournament?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. And I want to be the kind of guy that can tell you.
Do you have the answer right now?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, what were you asking?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just rephrase. What's going on later in the AAC tournament today?
What do you mean going on?
Like, what's the schedule like?
Oh, the games coming up?
You have the answer right now.
Yeah. You want that information?
Yes.
All right, fine. After ECU South Florida, Tulane and Houston play coming up, scheduled for 4. It will not be at 4. And then Memphis and Wichita State coming up tonight. So on Wednesday, you're going to get Cincinnati versus this loser of this game, which looks like South Florida at the moment. And then you'll have the losers of the remaining 2 games coming up tomorrow as well. Thursday, UCF will take on the winner of East Carolina and South Florida. And if it holds pat, it will be the Pirates and the Knights going at it. Thursday at 1 o'clock, we'll be live with you on our Facebook and YouTube coming up at 1 o'clock. And we hope Billy will join us for that. Yeah. And maybe give this team one more chance, And maybe Josh Groves another chance? Or do you think that's... I think that ship has sailed. Yeah. I think that pirate ship might have sailed by now. Mully's going to be hanging out with us, and Mully, you're welcome to come in now if you'd like. Mike P. says, last inning sounds like the Pirates got out of a jam. Pretty good. I knew a jam joke was coming. He said later. PRL spreading the news about PB&J.
Unbelievable!
Mike Mullis joining us in the Pirate Radio studios as East Carolina leads South Florida 9-5 in the bottom of the 8th inning. What's up, Mully, man?
How are you, buddy?
Doing good. And
so we've confirmed it was PB&J?
Not confirmed, but that is the latest.
Let me ask you, what first off, I do get what's the big deal. Secondly, what are we thinking? Like celebrations have gone to edibles? I mean, what happened?
What are you asking?
What happened to a good old high five? Even the helmet tap, whatever.
I don't know. Guys like to have fun.
Yeah, you know what? And there's nothing more fun than giving somebody a nice sandwich as they're coming off the hitting home run.
That's more fun than a high five.
Had he not been injected, would anybody know about it?
No.
So I guess it was just internal fun. Go back in the home run lounge there, and you can have a spread back there. If somebody want you can have a ham sandwich. You want whatever you want.
I agree with that. You were like 4 feet away from it being legal.
Yeah, that's
just wait.
Just give them Just let them get to you.
Yeah. Eric says no fun. Police Captain Mike Mullis has reported for duty.
Well, you can say what you want to say. I just think it's. I'm asking the question: is that what's more fun, being able to play for your team in the conference tournament, or giving out a PB&J sandwich 4 feet away? All you got to do is let him get there.
I agree, but it's not. I don't think he's thinking about that at the time.
Well, that's there again. But how did I start this whole thing? Yes, I think it's ridiculous, but it's also ridiculous that that's where sports have come to. Hey, let's just go that. That even seems like a good idea.
I guess. I don't think the 27 Yankees were doing that in the dugout.
They may have a shot in the locker room, and I get that.
Yeah.
But you've watched the big league game now. It's gone crazy. Which nice pick up there. Which if that's what people want to see, and it's created more highlights for baseball. There's more attention to it when the Mariners hit a home run and somebody gets a Triton as they're walking through the dugout, and
the Orioles do the it's not a beer bong, but they do some kind of celebration. It's called
the home run hose.
The home run hose now, and the fans get sprayed with water.
Yeah.
In a certain section.
They call that the bird bath.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank you, Shirley.
Yeah,
it's all like social media moments.
That's all, and that's exactly what it boils down to. We are in a 30-second, clip world.
Yep. All right, Pirates are going to go down here in the bottom of the 8th, so let's take a break. East Carolina leads at 9-5 as they head to the top of the 9th. South Florida needs 4 runs to stay alive. Round 1 of the AAC tournament. We'll talk more with Mully and with you fine folks out there when we return. Pirate Radio Live back with you after this.
The Beach Tavern Bar and Grill has been the place to be for over 50 years. BT's is the best local sports bar in the heart of Atlantic Beach. Located on West Fort Macon Road across from Pacific, BT's has daily food specials, a late night menu, cold beer, pool, darts, and live entertainment for everyone to enjoy. Make it a summer to remember at the Beach Tavern Bar and Grill. Follow BT's on Facebook and Instagram for all the daily specials and events. BT's, the place for fun in Atlantic Beach this summer.
Hey Wood Ducks fans, be sure to purchase your single game tickets online at woodducksbaseball.com. Have a big group? No problem. Book your group tickets by calling our front office at Granger Stadium. This year's schedule features the return of daily themes including Tribute Tuesday, Winning and Wind Down Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Mother Earth Friday, Pepsi Saturday, and Dogs and Dogs Day. Make sure to follow the Down East Wood Ducks on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook so you don't miss anything. We hope to see you out at Granger Stadium all season long. Let's go Woodies!
Hey, John, I see your new system's having issues already.
Yeah, I used the other guy with an AC brand I've never heard of.
You should have used Delcor, John. They install Train. It's hard to stop a train.
I know, but the other guy was cheaper.
Cheaper isn't better, John.
I know.
Don't use the other guy. Call Delcor. For a limited time, buy a new Train system and pay 0% interest for 12 months. Visit Delcor.com for more details. Delcor, the service professionals.
It's time to think about our graduates. Hi, it's Russell with Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. 40 years in business means we know a lot when it comes to graduation season. Whether it's that just perfect gift, a small reminder, or a gift certificate, we can help. Russell's is fully stocked for the occasion. We're a full-service men and women's clothing store dedicated to customer service. Our signature gift wrap is free and beautiful. Remember, it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in historic downtown Washington.
It's bow time. Sometimes the craving for Bojangles Supremes is so strong you just gotta have them. Even when your gas tank is on empty and Bojangles is still 10 miles down the highway. Nothing beats the flavor of Bojangles' juicy golden Supremes, especially when they're part of a perfect combo with 4 boldly seasoned chicken Supremes, a made-from-scratch biscuit, fixin', and some legendary iced tea. The only thing that can satisfy your hunger is that delicious southern flavor. So when the craving is supreme, put the pedal to the metal. It's bow time.
This is Aaron Williams with Ease Plumbing.
This is Mike Hoggart with Viva Electric.
This is Mark McGlawhorn, Roland Black Heating and Cooling.
We have teamed up to form New Blue Service Group, offering Eastern North Carolina the best in plumbing, electrical, and HVAC services. Same great local team, same great local service, just a new name. Contact us at callnewblue.com. That's callnublue.com. New Blue Service Group, where we are redefining service excellence. Call us today to help with your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC services. Go Pirates.
At U.S. Cellular, you can get one line for just $29.99 with unlimited data, which is good news for you, friendly hermit who shuns society and lives in a cabin all by himself.
Wow, thanks. You know, you'd be surprised how much data a hermit goes through.
Actually, I'm not that surprised at all. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
We value human connection with fewer distractions. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Visit your U.S. Cellular authorized agent, Atlantic Wireless, with locations in Snow Hill, Belhaven, and Greenville.
Your vehicle is a big part of your life. That's why you should trust the team at Greenville Auto World for all your vehicle needs. Greenville Auto World believes in fair prices, superior service, and treating customers right. Visit greenvilleautoworld.net to see their fully stocked inventory of SUVs, trucks, and cars. Need a lift kit, custom rims, or wheels? Greenville Auto World can upgrade your vehicle today. For sales or service, visit Greenville Auto World on Highway 43 in Greenville.
This is Josh Gross, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you in outside sales and looking for an opportunity to increase your earning potential? Well, CopyPro has been in Eastern North Carolina for over 45 years and continues to grow each year, and they are in need of more sales professionals with a desire to potentially make a six-figure income. Do you have what it takes? Visit copypro.net today to submit your resume and to learn more. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Talking baseball with Mike Mullis here, Pirate Radio Studios. Hour 1, PRL. Got RV, Ronald Vincent, coming up. Hour 2 to get you ready for Rose and Southern Lee tonight coming up. Game 1 of the Eastern Finals. Chan Man going to join us here in studio, and Shirley Rhodes alongside as well. All right, Mully, so the Pirates trying to get out of this one, and let's talk pitching real quick. East Carolina on their 5th pitcher of the day in Wyatt Lunsford Shinkman, and he's got a little trouble here going in the 9th inning, 2 on, nobody out, up to 17 pitches, if this is accurate. But as far as the schedule, so if they win, they play Thursday. If they win that one, they would play Saturday, then Sunday. If there's a loss in there, you throw in an extra game in there. But not ideal, I guess, today, using all these arms. What do you think?
I mean, it's far less ideal if they lose this ball game. So obviously, the day off would be a big deal.
The main thing is winning the game, getting that day off.
That's right. That little base knock there. Yeah, and the bad part with this ballpark is that the place plays small. I mean, it's not. And you had the wind heading out a little bit earlier. Now it looks like the cloud cover's gone and the sun's back out. So I don't know if that's indicative of a wind shift, but now South Florida's to the point where they can time with a swing.
Yeah.
With bases loaded, no outs here in the top of 9. So I mean, it's yeah, I mean, use of the pitching, you certainly didn't want to have to do it, especially in the fashion that that they've had to go through this 5 arms, and it looks like Coach Godwin's coming out to see the 6th arm.
Was hoping we wouldn't see Saylor today, but it looks like we're about to.
Yep. So but South Florida has they came off the weekend series being really close, especially in Game 2 to winning that game. Kind of hung around Game 1, Game 3 was ugly. They had enough confidence to think they could run with them. The only thing they've missed has been their bullpen performance. So, I mean, this thing's not over. It's actually far from over, and the pitching becomes a little more susceptible as you continue to roll guys out. I'm not fearful. People say, well, Danny Bill can turn and go again on Thursday. 100%. He can turn and go again on Thursday. But there's a certain point where wear and tear catches everybody, right? And it's kind of diminishing marginal return on the effectiveness of pitching as you continue to stretch it out.
Well, can Danny Bill really turn and go? They threw 48
and that was probably
today.
A bad example for today.
Because I want to run through these guys and just get what your thoughts.
So Lunsford Sheetman can turn and go again Thursday.
He went 20 pitches, right. Yeah. Let's play when can they throw again, Mully?
Before you even go down that path, I'll give you a rule of thumb. 1 hour rest for every competitive pitch.
Okay.
That's kind of historically a rule of thumb. But then you have guys like, think about in the big leagues, Justin Verlander. He's notorious for throwing a ton of pitches, right? So, I mean, there are exceptions to those rules. The coaching staff knows their guys. But that is kind of a rule of thumb when somebody says, can he go? Okay, if he threw 48 pitches, he needs 2 days rest.
Well, let's just play a quick game here.
Okay.
Jake Hunter, 29 pitches.
You should see him again.
Available Thursday.
I would think so.
Danny Bill, 48.
It's going to be marginal.
Available Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, and look, again, I don't know these guys in the bullpen the way that the staff knows them. Sure. But rule of thumb,
generally speaking,
yeah.
Landon Ginn, 21 pitches. He's okay.
He should be good.
Carter Spivey, he's through 45. He's probably not going to throw until the weekend.
Probably spent.
And then Shinkman with 20, as you said. Hopefully Saylor can get 3 outs in 20 pitches.
And the reality is with Danny Bill, maybe he spent 2. I mean, but that kid has proven to be fairly durable.
When you say spent, you mean for
spent for until the following Saturday, Sunday kind of deal. And again, that's assuming they win this ball game. And again, there's a lot to be decided here. I don't think anybody want to see Saylor. I'll be honest with you. I thought you might have seen Saylor in place of Danny Bill when he came in, like instead of. But I don't think they certainly didn't want to use both.
Yeah. And boy, did Danny do the job. 3 innings, allowed 2 hits, no runs on those 48 pitches.
When we look at the all-conference stuff, and there's been a lot of conversation about snubs and whatever, I don't think anybody's been more beneficial to their team, especially the last, 6 weeks, than Danny Bill.
Yeah.
I think he's been really, really good for them. And the numbers prove that out. I mean, it's not that I know more than anybody else.
Garrett Saylor starts it with a strike. Yeah, as far as those teams go, Mully, is that the one that stood out to you the most, I guess? Danny Beal not on the team?
I mean, I think it was interesting. JC as a DH, Nowak as an outfielder. I mean, that was kind of a interesting deal. I thought, and
I got to be honest, I still haven't looked at who was the first baseman ahead of Moylan, but I thought Moylan would be a first teamer.
And I looked at the pitching stuff, so anybody can go on the AAC website and look at the season stats and the pitcher of the year. Just based off those numbers, he and Yasavich and Groves were very similar everywhere. That's a big one. We may have a little play at the plate. Nope.
2-run score. There are no outs in the bottom of the ninth, and now
top of the ninth.
The top of the ninth, and the go-ahead run will come to the plate now. Yikes!
I thought the kid from Wichita State. I looked at the numbers, and if you compare his line to Yasavich's line, very, very similar, but a better ERA. So I thought it was good enough that it justified that spot.
Saylor got a ground ball. It looked like a play Barini could have made.
I thought he was going to get it.
Yeah, but could not get it. So you kind of got what you wanted there, but the hitter put it in a good spot. Barini could not get it.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him lay one down here. And that's been something USF has not done a ton of today, and we kind of talked about it off the air. There were several times runners first and third, less than 2 outs, where you're thinking, okay, they're going to put something in motion. They're going to try to manufacture a run, which we've seen the Pirates do over the years, just like kind of on command. But they've been kind of sticking to swinging the bats, and again,
well, what makes it stranger, they did it in the first inning, right off the bat.
That's
they
right.
Had 2 on, nobody out, bunt them over, base hit.
That's right. And when I'm saying first and third, that's kind of, in football terms, that's kind of a red zone deal, right? You got first and third, less than 2. You got several options of things that you can do to try to manufacture a run there, or at least keep yourself out of a double play, worst case scenario.
That is smoked into center, and we got a lot of trouble now. Another run is going to score. It's going to be first and third, I believe, Mully. Nobody out. And it is a 1-run ball game.
My God.
How about that?
Yep. And again, now that brings that obviously brings the loss into clear vision, and it also you're probably going to see another bullpen arm, I would think, fairly quickly with the aggressiveness of how the Pirates use the pen.
Who we got left in there?
Well, there's a handful of guys down there, but it's certainly not. It's certainly not your front end guys, because you've seen those guys.
I guess we can blame Ellerbe for this. He called it a win. Chandler Honeycutt said, "Guys, there's 6 outs left to get." We had chalked this up to a W, Chandler, and you said not so fast, my friends.
Yeah, and you asked earlier, what's the biggest, I guess, blown lead?
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Your answer the answer could be coming up soon if the Pirates don't do something here.
We got to be careful of the things we say and the questions we ask on these microphones.
It's interesting too here. If you look at the Pirate defense, they're actually playing a little modified shift and deep, so they're conceding to run from third base. The interesting thing to me is on the turn. If the turn has to go 6-4. That could be a tough one. It would obviously be he'd have to take it himself.
No.
And that takes a double play out of order.
No outs, and another run crosses, and it is 9-9. Was it 9-4 going into this inning?
9-5.
9-5, and they've scored 4 runs, and the Pirates have not recorded an out.
Yeah, it's now, this is one of those deals where this game has had ebbs and flows left and right. I mean, you look at the beginning, 2 runs on each side real quick, and Pirates going back to back, and it looked like things were gonna go that way, or and they make Pirates. The Bulls make a quick pitching change, and speaking of that, looks like Cliff's coming back out, and
Garrett Saylor not happy. Nobody's happy.
Yeah, the hitter looked like he wanted to take some hacks off of Saylor.
How many of these were like first pitch swinging too, Mother? The last 2, I think.
They've been early in counts and mostly off of breaking balls.
This could be more of a chat. Is anybody out there warming up, I guess?
Well, they're all kind of looking that way, so it looks as though I've not seen Cliff signal for anybody. Yep, there they go.
And there you go, Chandler. You called it. Brought in the pitch here. 9-9. My God, we got a game. Let's take a break. Mike P says, Mully, please leave immediately. the mojo shift with Mully. I don't want him to leave.
Well, I think that mojo was shifting before I walked in here. I mean, if anybody was watching the game.
We'll take a break, come back, and we got a whole new ball game to talk about, folks. So strap in. More to go. Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
The Birdland Summer Music Series, presented by Miller Lite, is back at Camden Yards on Saturday, May 27th with multi-platinum artist Andy Grammer. After the Orioles take on the Texas Rangers at 4:05, stay post-game to watch Andy Grammer live from the infield. The concert is open to all fans who attend the game, with the option to add special on-field access for just $30. Enjoy hits like Honey, I'm Good, Don't Give Up on Me, and Fresh Eyes. Get your tickets at Orioles.com/music.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass. Raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling and Son Incorporated. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers in Greenville, plus the all-new Tiebreakers in Winterville, do real burgers better than anybody. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, real burgers at its best.
Everybody loves burgers. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $9.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $9.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern has been serving the tech repair needs of Eastern North Carolina since 2006. And as one of the only Apple-authorized service providers east of Raleigh, all our technicians are Apple certified, and we only use genuine Apple parts. Your iPhone and Mac warranties are safe with us. Have questions or need service? Call 252-558-1280 or visit us online at universitypccare.com. University PC Care, your one-stop shop for service on everything Apple.
UBE and PirateWear.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in Uptown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates! Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for only $6.25 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back from Sales to Service. Greenville Auto World has all of your vehicle needs covered. You can shop their inventory at greenvilleautoworld.net. And if you're also looking for someone to service your vehicle, they have a full service and repair facility. They do brakes, oil changes, tires inspections, and repair any kind of vehicle. Greenville Auto World, across from Speedway at Bells Fork, and online at greenvilleautoworld.net. Thanks to Tim Sutton for his sponsorship of the program. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Brandon has a question on YouTube. What the hell is going on? How does ECU give up 6 unanswered runs and about to be more? Mully, how do they do that?
They keep hitting the baseball.
Why?
You know, it just is one of those things. So Eric Ritchie into pitch now.
When they brought in Broad, you said, "Hey,
I didn't like the matchup."
Well, you said, "Can they hit a fastball?" You said a fastball.
I said, my exact words. I said, "Is this the bottom of their lineup?" And I said, "No, it's not. Unfortunately, bottom of the lineup doesn't handle the fastball real well. Top of the lineup does. Top to middle.
So they are first pitch swinging at every. That was another first pitch right out of the gate.
And you got a different situation there. You got a new arm who's coming in that he wants to come in and get ahead.
Yeah,
and you know what he throws. So absolutely go with him first pitch. Well, you've had the chance to do that twice in this inning. And Saylor comes in first pitch. They didn't get a swing. He threw a breaking ball for a strike. But if he went right back to that breaking ball, and it just wasn't the hard biter that he's used to having, and. Sometimes you have days like this.
Man. Well, if you're Richie here, are you throwing a first pitch strike?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost pitching out or something. I don't want to see a first pitch strike here.
I don't know, but if I'm that guy right there, if I'm the head coach from USF, if I've got something in my bag of tricks, now they've got their power guy. I think this guy's got 11 or 12 home runs in the conference. So they've got their juice at the plate. But if I've got something, and he bunted against the shift against us, I don't remember which game it was. But if I've got something in my bag of tricks and I'm USF right here, it's a pretty good time to use it.
Frank says way too many commercials, guys. If you're talking about the baseball game, it's because there's pitching changes. If you're talking about us, that's how we get paid, Frank, advertising. We can cut down on commercials if you would like to donate some of your money to us at Pirate Radio. Let us know.
Wow, okay. Clip, I see your feathers ruffled right now. I see you're perplexed. You're very confused.
Just explaining why there's
you're dazed and confused.
Well, Mully, you just asked me if I was surprised East Carolina has blown this lead, and my answer is absolutely yes. How aren't you surprised?
And it wasn't as much blown the lead. Are you surprised that they're in a position to lose this ball game? Was probably, if I would have phrased the whole thing.
I am. Again, you got Wyatt Lunsford Shankman, you've got Garrett Saylor. These are guys I trust to get some outs.
The way that it is melted down certainly is surprising. Oof. Boy, that could have been ugly. The fact that they've played these guys basically 4 games in a row. They've seen everything they've got. I mean, it's one of those deals. Now, the tough part is everybody on their side in their bracket, so to speak, is teams that we've swept. So you got to beat somebody 4 times.
We're going to have a 3-2 count here with 1 out in the top of the 9th. Jay says, Mully, you mentioned the shift. Seems like the second baseman sometimes gets pulled over out of position on a shift, and even the double play would be a tough play.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was getting at earlier is I didn't know which way, it would have to be a take-it-yourself 6-3 double play, or it could go 4-6-3, but if it had to go the other way, there was no way that was going to work out. And there's an example of that. Second baseman kind of caught out of a little further out towards right field, and another base hit, and another run for the Bulls.
I mean,
it truly is. Now it's truly amazing. I mean,
are you surprised?
Moreover, it's a down and away breaking ball that he actually kind of pull over rolls, but finds a hole.
Yeah, I mean, this is totally hindsight, but should Starling have been in that spot to get that ball, or?
Well, that guy's a dead pull hitter. I mean, again,
so you want him playing over there?
Yeah. So I don't. you go with the percentages. That was just, again, a rollover off the end of the bat that found its way through.
And they've had some solid singles. The one that Saylor threw, I think he got that ground ball he wanted, and Barini just couldn't get to it. That could have been a double play or at least one out.
Yeah.
And then that one there, you talk about the others have been pretty solid contact for these Bulls here, where they are just singling East Carolina to death.
Yeah, when we've seen where Cliff really enjoys pitching the situation and is quick to make changes, and sometimes in situations like this, you wonder, if guys had learned to maybe pitch away out of situations, would it be different? I mean, again, I'm not in the dugout with him every day, but that's just kind of one of the things you may consider. And Richie kind of all over the place right now. It looks like his go-to pitch today has been his breaking ball. I mean, in the short, 9 pitches he's thrown, it's been more competitive than his fastball. So we'll see. He's one pitch away from getting out of it, and that's the positive.
But there is a negative, and that is strike 2. Yeah, we were talking earlier. This game was over when we went on the air, pretty much. We were talking about Thursday, getting ready for it. Then Mully came on, and we started talking about pitch counts and things like that. And you said, well, you got to get the win, which I thought we were certainly headed towards. Now you're going to have to somehow rally well, first of all, you got to get out of this top half.
That's right.
And then you got to rally. Richie does get a strikeout, so now 2 outs. Mully with runners on the corners here.
So I guess as I was getting here, and obviously I was on the phone, and when I came in, I assumed Ellerbe caught me in the hallway and said, no, they loaded him up in the 8th. Was that the case? And I just missed that part of it, kind of trying to figure out how it got to where it was when I kind of came in studio.
I do not recall.
Yeah.
Everything, my brain's
it's all a blur.
Fried right now.
It's all a blur.
All these pitchers going in and out. All the runners running around the bases. Richie ahead of the count. Gotta get out of it here. What you got, Chandler?
Have we been in the top of the ninth since he's been here?
Yeah.
I think it was 6 straight singles. I think it was just single after single.
Sounds like a trip with you to the
Keep on.
Late night, yeah.
That's funny.
He didn't even finish the joke.
No, that's funny.
Well, I didn't need to. I didn't want to. People don't need to hear that. I wonder what Billy's doing now.
I don't know. Billy's probably really upset.
Yeah, Billy's got to be upset right now. Mike Mullis joining us. Good grief. We should be recapping a win and talking about the Hurricanes losing last night and moved on to other topics. But right now we are locked into this ball game as the Pirates trying to get out of this inning, and Richie now has 2 strikes on the batter. Would they steal second Mully to take the force away?
Defensive indifference. So kind of a full-on fake look from the catcher, and he walked into second base.
Speaking of hot dogs, Coach.
No, that's not nice.
I know.
Especially being a man that does enjoy 2 Warren's hot dogs.
Well, I feel like fat people can talk about other fat people.
And I think right now you're just generally bitter.
I am.
If somebody's wearing a Hunter green and gold for whatever reason, they don't need to.
Yeah, all the Aiden Griffin people stay away.
They need to hide.
The Oakland A's, get out of here. More of a Kelly green, maybe.
Kelly?
No.
Oh, the Oakland. Yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to even discuss anything as we're watching this because it is the consummate train wreck. I mean, it is the epitome of, man, really?
I was so excited for our watch along with Dave K coming up Thursday, and now we might be watching a game tomorrow, folks. Still a lot to be decided with South Florida's pitching. Mully, you still got a chance. Oh,
what a catch!
We got a Riley Johnson Webb gem saving 2 runs. Will that be a spark the Pirates need as they go to the plate in the bottom of the ninth?
I can tell you that definitely helps. I don't know, it's going to take a heck of a spark, but I can promise you if that ball gets down, that would be hugely detrimental.
Toast, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Cass says time to rally. Why not? We'll have Mully here a few more minutes here, so we'll keep it right
and
here.
Like we said earlier, the ballpark plays small. I'm not sure where the Pirates are in the lineup, but definitely some pop in there, and it could be 2 runs, not a real big deal. And we're not facing Randy Johnson here, so it's matter of having quality at bats. leadoff guy get on, and then you just do what you got to do to continue to pass the baton.
More Randy Travis than Randy Johnson left in their bullpen.
I would agree with that.
My question is, who is in the lineup? Because you had Cam Clotch come in earlier.
Good question. Yeah,
you had
Dixon Williams ran for him.
pitch for him. So
yeah, I really have no idea where it is, and
let's see if my stat broadcast can tell me what's going on here. Who hit last inning? It looks like Carter Cunningham due up for the Pirates. So you'd have Cunningham, Moylan, Wilcoxon coming up. Okay. So that's what you want. 2, 3, 4 on the way. Dixon. After that, it would be Dixon Williams, Riley Johnson, Amac still in the lineup. So we'd see what Cliff did as far as that goes. Does Dixon get a big AB? Does Riley Johnson stay in the hit? I would think so. I don't know who else you'd have left on your bench. 6 runs in the 9th inning, 8 runs in the last 2 innings for South Florida, answering a 6-run 7th for the Pirates.
Yeah, it really. I mean, that's a very bizarre scoreboard to look at. Period.
So I thought it was going to be a crazy one, Mully, when you had 2 score in the top, back-to-back homers for the Pirates. It's like, here we go, strap in, and then the game settled for like 7 innings.
But right out of the gate, I thought we're looking at a football score, which we're inching that way right now.
Yeah.
But I thought the exact same thing, and I'm like, well, surely the Pirates' offense and bullpen is far superior to their offense and bullpen. So, we should kind of have. As a matter of fact, it even crossed my mind, like, what if there's a run rule in the conference tournament? Like because I thought, okay, the big train's getting rolling, and we'll see what happens. But here we are. We find ourselves Pirates, chasing 2 bottom 9, and again, the role's simple right here. I mean, these are really simple at bats. Your job is to find your way to first base and put it on your teammate behind you. And that's. I mean, it's just that easy now.
2 to tie, 3 to win it. Chandler, do you take a 3 here? And if you're South Florida, do you foul?
If you're South Florida, do you foul?
Foul up 2 here.
Yeah,
in this
you
situation.
Got hack a shack.
Man,
I tell you who's antsy right now is Houston and Tulane. They're like, come on, guys.
They were supposed to start at 4.
Oh yeah. And so all their routines completely on its here.
Houston's been sitting on their tails for at least an hour here.
Yep, at least
flashing over there. So they got a lefty in Mully, and he throws it about 74 miles per hour.
That was a breakable. Give him benefit of the doubt. 4.81 ERA, but he's one of their better numbers guys.
Could the mojo change with Brian Bailey being back behind home plate?
And the pitcher falls down, catcher falls down. This is something. They call that first pitch a strike, so 1-1 the count.
Yep.
This is a little safety.
I want to say this is he's one of their starters. So they're kind of pulling out all the stops here to try to win this game.
It's got a Jake Agnos look to him, the lefty.
Leave it down there.
He's low here, 2-1 the count.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this thing is going to turn the way it. I mean, it's. And this is a big pitch right here.
The 2-1, as we have broken down to just doing play-by-play here. That's where we are in this game.
Catcher is running through some signs. He's not real comfortable with anything.
What is that, a slider?
There's a little breaking ball, yeah.
Brian Meador trying to add the mojo. Bailey probably left to do his story.
Yeah.
For the news.
Yep. I mean, he's got to reshoot.
And then he's got to reshoot and probably had to.
So he's hoping to catch a walk-off.
All right, inside, and it's going to be a full count. Let's get this runner on here, Mully.
It'd be a big deal. I mean, for sure, set the table and kind of get things turned back towards the good guys.
Is this one of those little
breaking balls?
Bright lefty slider, slurve, yep. And it's low, and boy, tough one to take. But he got on. It's a walk. What do you think, Mully?
That's his job. I mean, again, he just set the table, get on, and even to this point, there's different philosophies here where you may send your hitters up saying, "Hey, we're going to see a strike." So in other words, you're going to take till you get a strike, try to get yourself at a positive count, or get closer to drawing a walk.
And here is Big Josh.
And I mean, obviously, he could tie it up with one swing. For him to have success against this guy, I mean, with the sweeper he's throwing and another 3 fingers down, so it's going to be some type of breaking ball.
He's keeping it low, Mully. If he could kind of loop one like that,
yeah,
that's what we wanted. but Moylan fouls it off. What is this guy doing? What just happened? A ball?
Well, he foul ball, and then the catcher tried to throw him one back, got away from him.
There's a lot of just falling down and balls flying.
And I will tell you, these dudes are probably fatigued. This is, I mean, especially for East Carolina, a little more humidity than they've been used to, and I mean, it's muggy down there.
Oh my goodness gracious, that's a good low breaking pitch.
And this is one of those situations where if you're Moylan, and I know they say, hey, look, man, you don't have to hit the ball of the park here. Like, we'll take a little single in the left center gap, stay on one the other way. Maybe you almost like him better in 2 strikes. It'd be interesting to see if Cliff will move the runner at first, which is Cunningham.
Same pitch outside.
When you got a guy throwing this number of breaking balls and it's fairly slow to the plate, you got a left-handed hitter, you would think we could get a reasonable jump. Obviously, left-handed pitcher, and we've not seen a move over there. But I would think Cunningham would have been working on timing him out.
Well, oh!
Come on.
Was that a fastball?
Yep. Fastball out of the park.
It is way, way out of there.
Yeah, no need to panic, guys.
Are you surprised?
I think we talked about the ball flies out of this park, and he smoked that one.
So now the Pirates have tied it up.
God, I'm so glad you said that 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago.
Should we play it again?
I wanted to play it for Mully.
Shirley, do you got the clip Brock call from a week or so ago on Josh Moylan?
Give me just a second to pull it up.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, that's a BP fastball there.
That is. Let's see.
Crank.
That's not over the scoreboard crushed, but that's crushed. Man.
I'm going to have a ground out here for the first out of the inning. Awkward play over at first.
So now here's the interesting thing. They've got a starter in, obviously not overly effective. They got a starter in. We've got Richie in. So if this thing extends, now your bullpen is really like, okay.
I was going to say, when do we see Rude and the Savage?
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Yeah.
I certainly don't know the answer to that question.
Did you see the number of pitches, Mully, there?
156 to 186?
Yeah, 189, yeah.
I've got a clip.
All right, let's hear Clip Brock's call. Mully, I know baseball. Maybe a bad time to bring this up, or maybe a great time. Get in while the getting is low, while the stock is low. I feel like Josh Moylan might be ready to go on a tear, because when he gets out and hits the ball, he is hitting it with some pretty good contact right now. Now, he had 3 strikeouts yesterday, so you might be saying, why do you think Josh Moylan's going to heat up? When he's connecting, it happened at Cincinnati. It happened at least once, maybe twice yesterday, where he made some good contact on it, just didn't go his way. I see some gappers and some homers. We always have a guy, Brandon, at the end of the year, whether it be
Bryce and Worrell last year.
Yeah, Worrell. It was Jake Washer.
Yeah,
previous.
Yeah,
conference tournament, regional, beyond. They just go on a streak. Somebody's going to do it for ECU this year. Why not?
I think.
There you go. Great call by me, Mully.
Yeah,
as Josh Moylan, the hottest player in the nation. This pitcher is having all kinds of issues.
He is so lucky to get that playoff.
Is he in his own head? Is he?
Yeah, he is a nervous wreck. He is a nervous wreck.
He's fallen off the mound on pitches twice. He would look like he was cussing. Is he angry at the grounds crew there? I mean, I don't know, but he makes the play awkwardly. Oh, they flash back to this, Mully. The catch by Riley Johnson.
Huge catch. Even bigger now, obviously.
Saving 2 runs and giving Moylan an opportunity to tie it. So is this Riley batting? They're going to keep him in the lineup. So you had Chrisman batting there in Dixon Williams' spot, who came in for Clonch to run, who came in for somebody before that.
Right. You know what's kind of interesting to me about that is, as they showed the home run the Moylan hit, the wind's blowing out to right field now, right? Williams is a left-handed hitter.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have liked to have seen that matchup. But.
Yeah. Can Riley Johnson do it, or at least extend this inning?
I tell you what, it will be very curious if this thing could get into about the 11th. It would really be conversation about bullpen and maybe Eric Ritchie can be the guy to go the rest of the way, whatever the rest of the way ends up being. Far rather see Riley Johnson, get him one here.
Mully, you need to run out here soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
And we got
that's two great plays by the second baseman this inning.
Well, I think that's a little bit of a stretch called a great play. It was kind of a little easy backhand, but I get for a long snapper, that would have been a hell of a play.
That's a good one to wrap up Mully's appearance on.
That was good.
Mully, I wish you could hang because this is interesting.
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know if you're going to have anything to do if this game keeps going on. You might as well just kick it with us.
Maybe. Well, you got the legend coming on. I can't preempt the legend.
I think we might move RV back to hour 3 and just keep on watching this baby. What do you think?
I'm down.
We'll have.
You're going to push the legend.
It's a Rose preview. They play at 6. We're going to play it around 5:30.
Don't get so defensive.
I'm talking. We're having a conversation.
You listen to him. You can't help yourself.
You see did you see how you corrected me about it being a great play, and then I didn't do anything. I just
because it was factual.
Thanks, Mully.
What a feeling.
See ya. We'll take a break, come back, more to go. Pirate Radio Live. This game is still going on, and my goodness, God bless whoever loses and has to play again tomorrow with no pitchers left.
Could be like a hurricane situation.
We'll take a break, come back, more to go after these words.
Climb the walls. It looks like everybody is having a ball. Oh, what a feeling.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. Jeff, what can you do for people looking for a new vehicle in 2023?
We can show the people the number one selling car in the region, the Buick Encore, the Encore GX, the Envision, and the Buick Enclave. We've also got Cadillac dominating the market with the XT4, XT5, and XT6, and we continue to get new GMC Sierra trucks in daily. Please come see us at 329 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
This is Talbot Green with Integrity Home Mortgage. Are you ready and pre-approved if the home you want to purchase comes for sale today? Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans, plus construction and lot loans. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir offers over 50 years of experience. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is equal housing lender. NMLS 2085116.
Greetings, friends of Eastern North Carolina. If you're looking for a great place to work with competitive pay and a multitude of advancement opportunities, Pitt County Schools is hiring. We employ over 3,500 people, and we're one of the largest employers in Pitt County. We are currently seeking teachers, bus drivers, school nutrition personnel, facility staff, custodians, clerical staff, and more. We offer advanced leadership opportunities for our educators and competitive pay for our skilled labor force. If you want to be part of a thriving school system that focuses on educating students, growing our employees, and promoting positive mental and physical health initiatives, we encourage you to become a part of our Pitt County Schools family to help ensure success for the future of Eastern North Carolina. To fill out an application, visit our website today at pittschools.org. That's pittschools.org. And remember, education is truly a team effort. Pitt County Schools. Live and lead.
Come pop a top at Jarvis Street Bottle Shop. Jarvis Street Bottle Shop is a specialty shop selling craft, domestic, and import brews, along with wine and growlers. Hosting a tailgate? Stop by the shop and grab a keg for your party or event. The Bottle Shop offers monthly beer and wine tastings, featuring rotating NC craft breweries, along with live music and discounts. Stop by the shop Tuesday through Sunday, or check them out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
In studio today with Frank Lee with Appliances Superstore. Frank, why should people go see you?
We make buying appliances easy, just that simple. We have the largest selection of in-stock appliances in Eastern North Carolina, which helps our customers save money every day. We offer a 12-month warranty on our appliances, plus we deliver and set up your new appliances and remove your old ones. Come visit us at the Appliances Superstore off 264 behind the new DMV, or shop us online at AppliancesSuperstore.com. Remember, we make buying appliances easy at the Appliances Superstore.
This is CJ Mayhew, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local and print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com, the official sportswear provider of Pirate Radio. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
Hey, Josh Moylan, 2-run homer, ties it up. He's got the little nonchalant shrug, kind of Griffey Jr.-esque thing he does when he knows it's gone, and it is a thing of beauty. And he knew that baby was gone. And now Richie pitch, Eric Ritchie is in, trying to get the final strike of the inning, as there are 2 outs in the 10th inning. My goodness, if you're just tuning in, you've missed.
It's been a heck of a ball game.
You missed a lot. It is 11-11. It is nobody on. Top of the 10th, 2 outs. Ritchie on the mound and throws a high breaking ball. Pirates scored 6 in the 7th. South Florida got 2 in the 8th, 6 in the 9th, and then the Pirates get 2 in the 9th to tie it back up. This game all started with fun and games with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and hot dogs and injections, and now has turned into something serious. And East Carolina is going to end up throwing over 200 pitches today, likely. Let's see where we are right now. We are at 197. I don't know how updated that is. 197 pitches thrown for East Carolina.
Throughout, 8 arms?
We're going to need a Trey Savage complete game coming up in game 2. We're going to see. Oh, he got him with a fastball.
Let's go score a run, and let's be done with this.
Eric Ritchie does his job. And the Pirates will bat with a chance to win it in the bottom of the 10th inning.
I keep thinking back to that Riley Johnson play in center field.
We're at 204 total pitches, by the way.
And I think about a play that was made in the outfield last year against USF in the tournament. Bryce and Whirl with a great play in center field that I think saved a potentially game-tying run, or I can't remember exactly the situation, but you're playing the same team and a center fielder is making a big play for your ball club and potentially can be a big highlight reel in a game that has been back and forth, a game that we thought that East Carolina was going to be cruising to a win with a 9-3 lead. Next thing you know, they're down 11-9. Runners on the corners, first and third, 2 outs, ball's hitting the gap. Riley Johnson saves those runs with a diving catch. Josh Mullen, who's been hot, a guy who's been hot ever since the one and only Clip Brock said he should get hot. If there's going to be somebody on this ball club to get hot, it will be Josh Mullen. Why not Josh Mullen? And it has been, and he comes into the clutch again for the Pirates, tying the ball game at 11 in the 9th.
Eric says, see what happens. You play around with PB&Js, you end up in a sticky situation.
Hey-o.
Not bad. Jamie says, and he's right, the Josh Groves ejection now becomes huge either way for tomorrow. Yeah, we were kind of laughing at that earlier. We can't really afford to lose any more arms. So if you're a Pirate, if you're a Pirate pitcher, please do not get ejected. We're going to need you. We're going to need all of you. There's Trey Savage. Trey, get ready for a long one.
New arm for USF, by the way.
Newton says, who is this? My dad? It's a grown man up there.
I am 12.
They bring in another lefty. Newton says 372 total pitches today. Yikes. Ethan Brown in the game. Lefty.
1-5 on the year.
612 era.
Era. And it will be AMAC to start off the bottom of the 10th for the Birds.
Chandler, if you have any eligibility left, they need your arm.
If they allow me to long snap the baseball in there, I could do some damage.
Yeah. That would be a different look.
Some curve on it.
I'd be afraid about a line drive off the ace if I were you, though. Can you turn around quick enough to field the ball?
Maybe I can catch it with my butt. Just clench hard.
That wouldn't be the first thing you caught with your butt. Hey.
It's two little butt cheeks.
3-0 the count. Get him on.
Hey, Mac. You're taking all the way here, bud.
Take it.
Are you
fat on the shoulder?
Fat. Oof.
That's right in the middle.
All right, 3-1. Now you're ready. He's going to come back with another fastball. You park it out at Frenchie's, and let's dance. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Lead off walk. For Alec Makarevich, who points to the sky. And who is coming up next? Who we got, Chan, man? We've got
Joey Barini, yes.
Joey B.
Oh, Joey B.
I'm going to flip this thing over to the top of the lineup. Barini squaring the bunt. He almost got hit in the face and bunted one earlier. He pulls it back on a pitch he could have bunted, but it goes for a strike. Barini checks his fanny pack sign sheet. Did you ever have a fanny pack, or that was oh my goodness.
Lay it down.
Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and he's down 0-2.
I never had fanny pack cards.
Cards? How about just a fanny pack itself?
No.
Okay. In the 90s, I had my fair share. Good job by the catcher
Very good job.
Get in front of that one.
I think that's just a regular play.
Well, I agreed with Mully there.
I mean, whatever.
Now I'm looking at spoilers, but I don't know. Oh, I do know what's going to happen, and it's a good thing. So you've got basically a sacrifice. That is a good play.
That is a really good play.
Makes the play with the glove, flips the first for the out. But good news, AMAC is now at second base with one out. So Barini does his job, as unconventional as it was. Great play by the second baseman to get the out.
He made a couple of great plays the last inning. Hot shots to him. All right. Hoover has got a RBI.
Do it, Hoove. I don't like that Shirley's ahead, even though she's not spoiling anything.
Just don't look at
it. It messes me up. It's mentally. I'm mentally fragile.
When Josh Moylan hit that home run, I knew you had not seen it yet, and I just looked, and I wanted to wait and see what your reaction was.
But now we're talking about a potential walk-off here, and I just don't like knowing that you're going to know before us, one way or the other.
Well, I wasn't going to let you know.
I know. All right. Hoove up with a chance to win it.
Ooh.
Takes an inside strike. 2-1 count.
I like that count.
Now Brian Meador is taking over film duties.
I know. I noticed that in the last at bat with AMAC.
Bailey needed a break.
Or Barini, I should say. Yeah.
Hoove tries to bunt. He bunts a line drive to the first baseman. Might have been trying to drag it for a hit, but it goes way too hard, way too far. But
can it be the guy that got the thing started today? Can he end it for the Pirates right now, Jacob Starling?
All right. I'm going to put my Mully cap on real quick. You ready? Let me put my Mully cap on and my glasses. Which Chandler loves doing that.
His Mully glasses.
All right, so this guy, I'm thinking wild pitch here, but he's probably not going to throw a breaking ball for that reason. So I'm thinking he's throwing fastball, right? I'm thinking he's throwing a fastball because he's scared to throw a breaking ball because it could be a wild pitch. I think I'm trying to be baseball guy right now. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Where's AMAC? Is he on third?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay.
You think what? You think I'm overthinking it?
I think you're just overthinking it.
I don't know, man. I think I'm on to something here. You know, that pitcher was pale white before this game started, and now he has got a
tan.
A straight up, what do you call it? Tropical sun or?
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Sunscreen.
What are you trying to say?
What are some sunscreen brands?
Sunscreen brands would be Tropicana.
No, that's orange juice.
Tropic Sun.
Tropic Thunder.
Banana Boat. Coppertone.
Coppertone.
Equate.
Coppertone.
What is that sports one? There's a sports one that
Powerade Sunscreen Edition.
No.
You drink it.
No, it's not
now
that.
Starling squaring the bunt. That's something. Runner on third, 2 outs, bottom of the 10th. No pitchers left.
Is that accurate? There's no pitchers left for South Florida, or
no? I'm being.
Okay.
Facetious.
Yeah.
You're being facetious.
Hyperbolic.
Facetious.
Hyperbolic chamber.
Okay. Then.
Hyperbole.
Oh, there's a fastball.
Watch out.
Maybe. Might have been a change because he was way out in front of him.
Game-winning run 90 feet away.
I still want my wild pitch ending here. Pitcher throws one, just spikes it, or either tosses it over the head of the catcher on a fastball. Oh, big looping breaking ball. Carter Cunningham on deck.
Yep.
You know how I like my ham.
Cunning.
Mm-hmm.
Great tweet, by the way, earlier.
That felt like it was 4 weeks ago.
3-1 count. What's he going to give him?
Fastball, a breaking ball, and he found the corner. That was a gutsy pitch there.
Yeah.
Here we go. The payoff pitch. There's a start. Oh, he walked him. All right. Cunningham with a chance to win it. How y'all feeling out there?
Announce him to the plate. Give him some good mojo.
Pike says, when can y'all have Big Guy on the show? I don't know, Pike. I
don't know, Big Guy.
We got things going on right now, Big Guy. But I'll look into that for these summer months. Post baseball, be a good time to catch up with the big guy, Matt Maloney. Cunningham is way foul. Way foul.
He golfed that thing.
Not even close. I'm glad Mully's not here.
I know.
He would totally berate us. Anytime a guy hits a ball like that, he's just
way too out.
His timing's way off. Fastball, and he was late on that one. 0-2 the count, and now Cunningham probably guessing a bit up there at what's coming next. That guy's got some thick gold chains around the neck on the mound. The pitch outside on a fastball. 1-2.
Gosh. It's been a long ball game.
End the game.
Hey.
End the game. End the game. Fly ball.
Get down.
Left center. Caught. And we head to the 11th. Take a break, Shirley. So we got to take another break this hour. Still to come, Bryce Williams, RV, and us watching this, whatever this is, Calamity Fest down in Clearwater. Does Eric Ritchie return, or do the Pirates go to another arm? We'll find out when we return after this.
Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is your one-stop service shop. It doesn't matter the make or model. If you live in or near Beaufort County, you need to check out the super nice service facility at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. They're open 6 days a week and offer Saturday service from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram also takes walk-ins all day, and they specialize in off-road packaging. Washington Off-Road specializes in budget-friendly adventure packages for Jeep, Ram, and all other makes. And if you're in the market for a used car or truck, General Manager Kyle Gaines and his great staff have been stocking up their used car inventory, and they can now offer vehicles from $59.99 and up. New Rams, Jeeps, Chrysler, and Dodge cars, and a terrific used car inventory of all makes and models. The place to go is Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 264 in Washington. Drive a little, save a lot.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations available. Visit us at beautybarmedispa.com. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Go Pirates!
At US Cellular, you can get one line for just $29.99 with unlimited data, which is good news for you, friendly hermit who shuns society and lives in a cabin all by himself.
Wow, thanks. You know, you'd be surprised how much data a hermit goes through.
Actually, I'm not that surprised at all. US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
We value human connection with fewer distractions. US Cellular, built for us. Visit your US Cellular authorized agent, Atlantic Wireless, with locations in Snow Hill, Bellhaven, and Greenville.
Did you know that it's illegal to dig without first calling 811? 811 is a free program that locates underground utilities, marking them with flags and paint lines so you know where not to dig. Accidentally digging into utility lines interrupts service and could seriously hurt you or someone else. If you know someone who's planning to dig, encourage them to call 811 at least 3 full working days before they dig. 811 is free, it's safe, and it's the law. This message is brought to you by Greenville Utilities and this station.
The Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla. It's the best idea ever.
Oh, come on. The Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla was my idea. I did that. Don't play yourself.
The Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla.
Genius.
Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
For the latest from the world of golf, tune in every Saturday morning from 8 to 10 for the Golf Shop Radio Show, presented by PlayGolfMyrtleBeach.com, the golf capital of the world. Hosts Mark Greenhelch and Matt Blanchard talk golf from tee to green and everything in between. If you like golf, you're going to love Golf Shop Radio. Before you tee up, drop on in. Welcome to the Golf Shop.
The Beach Tavern Bar and Grill has been the place to be for over 50 years. BT's is the best local sports bar in the heart of Atlantic Beach. Located on West Fort Macon Road across from Pacific, BT's has daily food specials, a late night menu, cold beer, pool, darts, and live entertainment for everyone to enjoy. Make it a summer to remember at the Beach Tavern Bar and Grill. Follow BT's on Facebook and Instagram for all the daily specials and events. BT's, the place for fun in Atlantic Beach this summer.
This is Coach Blake Carroll, defense coordinator for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by University PC Care, your local tech support experts for all your business needs. Let University PC Care take care of it so you can take care of business. Visit universitypccare.com to learn more today. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Hey, are you ready to play some kickball? Why don't you come and join the fun on Saturday, June 3rd from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. at Reedy Branch Road in Winterville. It is Robbie's Clubhouse, a place for special needs. So come and join the fun while helping the special needs community by joining us in a game of friendly kickball. They are in need of teams and volunteers. And if you're interested, you can sign up on Eventbrite. All you have to do is search for Robbie's Clubhouse, or if you need more information, you can call 252-916-9117. Now let's head back in to Pirate Radio Live. Here's your host, Clip Brock.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We had a base hit and a strikeout to start the top of the 11th for the Bulls. Some bad umpiring along the way. And now Eric Ritchie is in some trouble. So a base hit into right field. Runner will hold at second. Going to be first and second, one man out. And now, I don't know if anybody's warming in the pen, Chandler, but you got to wonder if Eric Ritchie is about done for this day.
Yeah, 2 base hits already given up here in the top of the 11th.
Let's take a look at his pitch count. Pirates now 212. Ritchie's at 40 himself. So, wow.
So many times today, I feel like South Florida has hit right where the position player should be, but they're just, I guess, shift into a certain situation. I mean, a guy on first base, you got to play the double play depth, and hit a hot shot right there to second base, but nobody was there right to right field.
They are going to keep Ritchie in. That's Austin Knight at the mound, right? So, looks like Ritchie will keep the ball and try to get out of this inning. Due up for the Pirates. So, go ahead.
Looks like we might have, I think it's Jordan Little.
We got an umbrella blocking the jersey. The Budweiser umbrella.
Or maybe it's Jaden Winter.
Winter is coming, I believe. Warming up in the bullpen. Good call, Chandler. All right. Is this their big bopper up? 11-11 in the 11th.
He's got a big bopper swing.
Is right. 0-1 the count, and that is a ground ball right to shortstop, and guess what? There is no shortstop there. And everybody is about to complain about the shift. So you got a pull hitter there who didn't pull it. The hitter on first base talking junk about the shift as he stands on first base. I mean, if you're going to have the guys shifted, you can't throw a breaking ball outside. I mean, that's simple. He just puts that one right where he needs to put it. Great piece of hitting, but I don't think a low and away looping breaking ball is what you want there if you got your guys shifted for him to pull. Cliff's beard has gotten grayer as this game has gone on. So the Pirates now trail 12-11 in the 11th inning. We got a pitching change. We got one more break to take this hour, right, Shirley? So we'll just take it now and head into hour 3.
Yes.
Yep, let's do that. Chandler's despondent here. Head in hands. You got anything to say? Well, we are doing a radio show.
I know.
I'm gonna need you to talk at some point.
I know. I just got done saying that it's been crazy how much the ball has been hit to plays to be made defensively. And I know you do shifts for a reason. That guy usually pulls, but it's just some of that situation is not going the Pirates' way today. It just stinks.
JR says the last Pirate Radio watch party lasted 13 innings. I think that ended with just Chandler on an island by himself, right?
It did. But I had a good time doing that. And I had a good time because, one, the Pirates won. Can the Pirates do it again today? We'll see.
Brandon says, ECU pitching sucks. This game should have been over a long time ago. That's Internet 101 right there, Brandon. Just saying something sucks.
That sucks!
Way to Internet there, Brandon. Back with you after this.
The Birdland Summer Music Series, presented by Miller Lite, is back at Camden Yards on Saturday, May 27th with multi-platinum artist Andy Grammer. After the Orioles take on the Texas Rangers at 4:05, stay post-game to watch Andy Grammer live from the infield. The concert is open to all fans who attend the game, with the option to add special on-field access for just $30. Enjoy hits like Honey, I'm Good, Don't Give Up on Me, and Fresh Eyes. Get your tickets at Orioles.com/music.
Bud Light was brewed to be delicious and easy to drink beer, even when little things in life are hard, like when the game is going into overtime, but you have even more time to enjoy it in a fresh Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local retailer today. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov. The Rick House has a delicious new lunch menu. It's Chef K's Country Luncheon featuring the very best in country cooking Monday through Friday from 11 to 1. Plates are just $12.50 for hamburger steak with gravy, meatloaf, baked chicken, smoked ribs, brisket, and more. Our country sides include mac and cheese, collards, corn on the cob, mashed potatoes, southern greens, and much more. Plates are just $12.50. It's Chef K's Country Luncheon weekdays from 11 to 1 at the Rick House, 710 Red Banks Road in Greenville. Come get you some.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Avoid the long check-in lines and congestion at the big airports and fly local at PGV. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American airline flights perfect for your next trip. Book today at aa.com. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Fifth Street Hardware and Tap Room is serving up the best lunch in town with a different special every day. Come sit on the patio and enjoy wonderful weather with lunch specials for only $9. Fifth Street Hardware and Tap Room is open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner. Thirsty? Stop in for a cold beer with over 40 taps to choose from. Fifth Street Hardware and Tap Room, next to the State Theater in downtown Greenville. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Do you have any real estate questions about buying or selling residential or commercial properties? Are you curious about this current real estate market? Do you need a property manager for all your rental houses? This is proud ECU alum Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty and SD Harris Properties, and I would love to help answer every question you have and show you a real estate experience that will be memorable and enjoyable. Every step of the way, I'm here to make your dreams a stress-free reality. Call me today at 347-1857. That's 347-1857. Go Pirates.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for only $6.25 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates! Pirates.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, and get rid of unwanted hair? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Free consultations are available by calling 752-1406 or visiting beautybarmedispa.com. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, good to see the emo girls getting a foul ball in Clearwater. 12-11 the score. USF leads 2 outs in the top of the 11th inning. This game is still going on. And Jaden Winter in to pitch for the Pirates, trying to get out of this inning with no more runs on the board. The score bug is wrong. I believe it's first and third, Chandler.
I know that guy advanced to third. Don't know what the first guy on first did.
But right now, you just need an out.
And that guy at first now is at second base.
Second and third, 2 outs, top of the 11th. Pirates somehow trailing this game in the 11th inning, a game in which they led
9-3
by 6 at one point, by 4 going into the 9th. Good pitch there. Reminiscent of Cincinnati-Houston when we needed the Bearcats to close things out Friday night, and they were unable to do it. USF singled ECU to death in the 9th inning.
One after another.
Pirates faced a 2-run deficit in the bottom of the 9th. Josh Moylan tied it with a bomb. That's a fastball right down the middle. It's a line drive, and they're going to get out of it. Boy, that was dangerous off the bat, but Carter Cunningham makes the catch. And now East Carolina needs to score a run to stay alive.
And due up next, I believe we got the meat of the order. Cunningham is the last out, so you have Moreland to lead off the bottom of the 11th. And hopefully he can get things started.
Pirates have thrown 225 pitches today in game 1 of a conference tournament where pitching is at a premium. South Florida at 191. They're likely to eclipse 200 here in this inning. Let's see if they stick with their big lefty or they go a different route. I guess it was a good day for Bryce Williams to be a little late. But we are anticipating Bryce Williams joining us. I have an interview with Ronald Vincent to play ahead of tonight's Rose game that I want to get to at some point this hour as well. And we will make you a winner on today's show. This game started before 1 o'clock, correct?
Yes, around, I want to say first pitch was 12:35. 12:35 first pitch.
So we are still going. A marathon game here in Clearwater. A lot of Pert fans out there. Who are these girls rooting for?
I want to say they're East Carolina girls. Best in the world.
Having a good time at the ballpark.
There he is.
Oh, Bryce.
Let's see if he can bring the mojo.
Is going to come join us here. I was wondering what we would talk about today with Bryce. Got a few football stories out there, but
I'll let you have your seat once this ball game's over with.
You're good.
I'm going to grab you a...
Do I got time?
Yeah, man. Hey, you got all the time in the world,
all
my friend.
the time. Every light in Greenville, red.
It's not a good sign. It's more like Redville. You know what I mean? Have you gone delirious that you're that tickled at that? All right. What do you got, Moylan? A fastball for strike 1. Josh Moylan has been a hero. The hero that
Oh boy, finds himself 0-2.
Didn't like that call. High breaking ball. But he got down 0-2 when he hit a home run last time. This time he'll take a ball outside. This guy is pitching fast, boy. And by that I mean not this velocity necessarily, the pace, yes. Here's Hot Dog Neck. Breaking ball, got him. And Moylan wants that one back. Strike 3 as Bryce joins us. Shirley, can we get Bryce Williams' intro, please, to welcome him into the show?
I saw the light, I was baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man.
Oh, boy. Hey, Bryce.
Hey, so it's funny as I hear that a lot. I hear so much happiness in Chandler's voice in that song.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him, and he's not.
He's miserable.
It's not good.
Bryce, we have been through the ringer today, buddy.
Of the championship. Where we're at? We're inning bottom of the 11th.
First game, bottom 11, 12-11.
Gee whiz.
Pirates need something here from Wilcoxon, and he's down 0-2.
He's got a triple, a double. How about a home run to add to the resume for the day and tie the ball game? That'd be great.
This one has been crazy, Bryce.
We got how many outs? We got
one down in the 11th. And a good job to foul it off by Wilcoxon.
Just one and done in these situations?
It is double elimination, but if ECU loses, they play tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and they have used 9 pitchers today, I think.
9 pitchers.
Another foul off. Good job by Wilcoxon. Let's see, 3, 6, 8. I'm sorry, 8 pitchers.
How many do we have on the roster?
They have thrown a combined 225 pitches.
Jeez.
So we are going to be hurting heading into round 2 of this thing. Another breaking ball, and Wilcoxon grounds out to first, and now there are 2 away. East Carolina's hosting chances in the balance here. Also, Cliff Godwin said if the Pirates lose the first 2 games of the tournament, they're busing back to Greenville. So they're if they lose this one, 1 loss away from a bus trip.
Whoo!
And,
Tampa is about 9. I think it's 9, 10. Mel on a bus, probably lower than that.
Who we got? McChrystal up?
Ryan McChrystal.
Bottom of the 11th, yeah.
We need some McChrystal magic. He's going to foul one down the line. Some bad camera work.
So 1 out, and it's Dunsky.
Yep.
Yikes.
Yep.
Who do they play? Will they play
Cincinnati?
Who they've beaten 6 times this year, but it's just a matter at this point of like you're out of arms, you're in the hole. You kind of had a hope to running the table here and hosting a regional, and all that's kind of wiped out.
Dang.
And it looked good. If I would have told you, Bryce, that ECU.
Oh well.
If I would have told you that East Carolina was up 9-3 in the 7th inning.
9-3 in the 7th. 9-5 in the 9th.
Reminds me of the old Texas game last year. Was it last year?
And we turned into Texas toast.
They buttered us up and took a bite out of us there. They might have slapped some jelly on that thing.
We got to talk about that too, Bryce. Way earlier in this game, in the first inning, 5 hours ago, East Carolina pitcher Josh Groves was ejected because after an ECU home run, McChrystal grounds it to second.
And they're about to celebrate.
There's a bird, and South Florida has defeated East Carolina in round 1 of the conference tournament.
Gee whiz.
All-time meltdown for the Pirates today.
And it was what? And you say 9-3?
9-3 in the 7th. 9-5 in the 9th.
All they had to do was go 9-5 in the 9th?
And they had like 6 straight singles to start the 9th inning.
Ellerbe and I were basically saying it was over. I'll say Ellerbe. And Chandler said, guys, I hate to say this, we got to get 6 more outs. And Chandler was right. We were too nonchalant.
Jeez.
And it cost us.
That's a shame.
That is a crying shame.
I know. Normally when I want to come in here, I want good energy, good vibes.
We don't got it today.
Today, there's a deflated balloon in here.
You ain't lying. Man. You are not lying. Oh, man. Jamie says Facebook's going to be off the hook tonight.
We got quite the hole to dig ourselves out of this championship.
By the end of this hour, we might have to take a look at the Facebook comments and see what people are saying.
Oh, yeah.
Should
we do a call? Do you do call-in shows on?
Oh, no, Bryce. 317-1250 if you would like to give your thoughts on the 10th inning call-in show following this debacle of a round one game.
We got an empty platter of comments. We need y'all to fill it up.
Bryce Williams taking your calls. He didn't watch the game.
No, I just want to hear him.
He's going to be the one taking you through it. So the Pirates lose it. They throw 8 pitchers in the game. Eric Ritchie suffers the loss after throwing 53 pitches. My goodness gracious, how do you even begin to take in what just happened? Paul on Twitter says, disappointed beyond words. There are no words. Jamie says he's tired of the food jokes. So early in the game, Bryce, Josh Groves, a pitcher who was not pitching today, was going to pitch likely in ECU's next game. Jacob Starling hit a home run. He's running into the dugout. Josh hands him what we thought was a hot dog at the time. Turns out could be a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That is designated as a prop, apparently, and you can't have prop celebrations on the field. He is ejected from the game.
Oh.
We thought that...
Yikes.
We could laugh about that, and now it is no laughing matter at all. Frank says, despondency, a state of low spirits caused by a loss of hope or courage. That is what we are experiencing right now as a Pirate fan base.
Dang. Where did he have peanut butter and jelly? How did he get the peanut butter and jelly?
I'm told that there are Uncrustables floating around somewhere.
He went by the dugout to get the peanut butter and jelly as he was going home run?
No. After crossing home plate, going back to the dugout.
Oh, where did he meet him with the peanut butter and jelly?
Outside of the dugout.
4 or 5 feet outside the dugout. So if he gets into the dugout, if he goes 5 more feet, then there's not a problem.
That seems a little excessive, don't it? Maybe he's just hungry.
That's a new rule because it's been a thing for ECU baseball with the cone, with the traffic cone, what they call the birdhouse. Then they would have, lawnmower tires. They had a sledgehammer. They had last year. They had like Jack Sparrow's. We had the wig. They used to put that on people that used to hit home runs. None of that can be on the field anymore. Even food. So
seems a little ridiculous.
So you go through 8 arms and you also lose Josh Groves. So
jeez.
The Pirates had just beaten South Florida 3 times on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but they didn't get them this time. There you just saw a South Florida player being fed something, but it was in the dugout.
In the dugout. But it was all, I guess, was it on the prop was on the field. He had to take it out of his pocket off the field, on the field to put it off the field. If that made any sense.
By the South Florida guy?
Yeah, he must have.
He was reaching over the dugout, right?
Yeah, so he was reaching over the dugout.
With it on his person.
So it was on the field.
Correct.
But is the player not allowed to have either way, right?
No props on the field. This game is under protest.
That is under protest.
Yep.
I saw Derek Sharp, which is the play-by-play voice for the South Florida Bulls, say earlier that they had, they ended up with 19 hits. East Carolina had not given up more than 16 hits all year, and they finished with 19 today.
And I am a moron. I asked the question, what's the biggest lead East Carolina's coughed up this year? Well, we just did it.
Yep. Your question has been answered.
Unfortunately. So, yeah, that's a big bummer of a bummer. Yeah.
Daggum.
Bryce, you got any good news?
We got a new boat.
Congratulations.
All right. Does nothing for me. Shirley, let's play more bad news. Game 3, Hurricanes-Panthers last night. How did that sound on the Panthers radio network?
And it's Sam Reinhart taking the draw. Puck pulled back. Near point, Montour down here on the near side, then down behind the net. Bennett off to the near corner, Kachuk. Kachuk in front, Reinhardt, a shot, top shelf, he scores! A power play goal! Sam Reinhardt just under the crossbar, and the Panthers strike first, just past the game's halfway point. It's 1-0.
All right, their radio announcer stinks. He's not as good as Mike
he sounded like a guy off of a Nickelodeon show.
That was the only goal in the game, Bryce, and the Panthers beat the Hurricanes, and they're down 3-0 in their series.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're just doing bad, negative vibe radio today, man.
I'm trying to figure if there's any good news on my end to make anybody happy.
Let's talk about a big ECU football win that you were involved in.
You know what? That's a good idea. Which one do you want to pick?
We got options.
Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech and Blacksburg was pretty cool. Carolina was cool. Carolina at home was cool.
You know what? That's not cheering me up.
Dang it.
Jamie says, okay, I have to ask, you can only have one. Win the 3 games over the weekend or win today's game? 3 games over the weekend.
Because that'll give you what?
Because that gave us a chance to be in the situation we're in. Like, if you lose there, you don't have any hope of hosting or anything. So I would have taken those 3 games to get us to today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I got a question for you. Do you want to just go ahead and get out of this tournament instead of burning arms all week down in Clearwater? Am I looking at it at a defeatist point of view to say, let's get out of Clearwater and take our 2 seed somewhere and go from there? Or do you want to keep playing into the weekend where it's likely you're not going to be a 1 seed anyway now? Chandler, what's your thoughts?
Chandler? You're the guru.
I wouldn't say that.
You're the brains behind this operation.
You're the brains behind the baseball here.
I mean, from a fan's perspective, I get, but you play to win the game. Cliff Godwin and them are going to go out there every single pitch and try to win every single pitch, win every single game, try to get themselves back in the winner's bracket, and then win a championship on Sunday. But I guess if you look at it, if you lose, if you're the player, you don't want to go 0-2 because you're bus riding back home to Greenville.
I'm not playing.
But if you're
and neither are you. I'm asking you.
But are you asking I guess
I'm asking Chandler Honeycutt.
If you lose, there's no. You're saving arms.
Yeah,
you're going to be saving arms. So I don't know. I mean, you want to win though. Damn, I want to win the damn.
All right, you want to win it.
Yes, I want to win.
He wants to win.
All right,
he wants to win.
Jamie says you get the hell out of there. Walk home. John says yes. I don't know if it was a yes or no question. Which side are you on, John? We got to take another break. Bryce, I got an interview that I was going to play in hour 1, but the game was going on, and then hour 2, and the game was going on.
Oh, yeah.
I got an interview with RV, Ronald Vincent. We're going to play that when we return.
All right.
And we'll try to think of something positive to talk about along with that.
There we go.
So we'll have RV, we'll have a giveaway, and what do you want to see as a fan? Do you want the Pirates to come back and win this tournament? Do you want to go home tomorrow and start saving some arms and resting up for a regional? What do you do? We'll take a break, come back, more Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hot sun making me sweat. Heat is getting close, hasn't got me yet.
Here with Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. Jeff, how can you help people with service in 2023?
We continue to offer free pickup and drop off for the customers, and our customers' time is valuable. So we've added 3 additional Express Lube technicians to reduce wait time. That's our #1 goal for 2023. And please don't forget, we service all makes and models. We're voted #1 in Greenville by the customer. Come see us at 329 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. Proud to be voted the Remodeler of the Year by the Home Builders Association of Raleigh-Wake County in 2018 and Best Business Commercial Remodel Project winner for 2020. David Price Construction, the proud ECU Home Services partner.
Hey, Pirate Nation.
Nation, Lindsey Gray here with Carolina Caliber. In 1960, my granddaddy started his firearm business right here in Eastern NC. Still family owned and operated, we have the area's largest selection for outdoor shooting sports and accessories and are one of the nation's top firearm dealers. At Carolina Caliber, we have everything you need from hunting, home defense, and personal protection, including a wide variety for ladies and youth. We buy, sell, and trade. It's a time-honored tradition. Visit us at Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Norm Bryant with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates.
With over 30 locations across North Carolina and southeastern Virginia, Quality Equipment is your local John Deere dealer, where you'll find everything you need for your next project. Our complete lineup of John Deere lawn and garden, agricultural, and commercial worksite equipment comes with years of experience, expertise, and dedication. We know what it takes to get it done right. Stop by today or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Celebrating a special grad but no time to cook? Why not let Jimmy John's cater your graduation party? Enjoy Jimmy John's famous Mini Jimmys in 12, 18, or 30-piece party packs made to order with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and local veggies, and delivered right to you. Whether you have a few guests or a few hundred, Jimmy John's will make your graduation gathering an A-plus event. Jimmy John's, open 7 days a week in Greenville and Wilson. Order now on the Jimmy John's app or online at jimmyjohns.com.
Hey, John, I see your new system's having issues already.
Yeah, I used the other guy with an AC brand I've never heard of.
You should have used Delcor, John. They install Train. It's hard to stop a train.
I know, but the other guy was cheaper.
Cheaper isn't better, John.
I know.
Don't use the other guy. Call Delcor. For a limited time, buy a new Train system and pay 0% interest for 12 months. Visit Delcor.com for more details. Delcor, the service professionals.
Well, if it isn't the Pirate Captain.
Pirate Radio.
The beer's looking great, my man.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Are you ready and pre-approved? If the home you want to purchase comes for sale today, Integrity Home Mortgage offers a wide variety of programs ranging from conventional, government, and portfolio loans, plus construction and lot loans. The Integrity Home Mortgage team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir offers over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with the superior customer service you deserve. Call them today at 252-714-2076. Integrity Home Mortgage, Pirates supporting pirates. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you on Pirate Radio Live here on a Tuesday, a loser's Tuesday. Bryce Williams is not a loser. He just walked into a losing situation, a tough situation. Bryce, you walked in to just I don't know, a despondent, tough situation.
Inflation.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do to revive us at this point. Chandler and I are not showing a pulse.
I don't know what to do.
And you're just here. I feel bad for you. You know?
I know. I'm trying to bring good vibes.
Yeah, you're doing all you can, and we appreciate
I
that.
had some snacks or some cookies.
Well,
That'd make me happy.
I hope you don't want popcorn.
I mean, and your popcorn's empty, so we don't have nothing.
We took down a Wally's 2 popcorn. This was a full bucket earlier today. Chandler and I went to work on it. And I'll tell you what, Ellerbe did some damage.
He's got his hand in that bucket too?
Yes, sir. He's sleight of frame.
Are you a like kind of small piece at a time, or do you go like claw and shove in?
Well, here's what I did. We had the top opened over here, so I started going claw and dump onto the top, and then going one by one.
Yeah.
And because Chandler and his meaty hands were all in there, like whooshing it around.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Like the guy on Scary Movie does the mashed potatoes with his hand. You seen that?
With his little hand?
Yeah.
Yes, I do recall.
Chandler's going,
See,
that cheered me up.
I know, you cheered us up.
Cheered me
Bryce.
up.
Way to go. We'll go into
Just get a little more.
We found the perfect pay.
We'll dive into the Facebook comments at some point. That'll be fun. And but right now, talked to Ronald Vincent earlier today, and J.H. Rose about to play at 6 o'clock in Game 1 of the Eastern Finals in the high school baseball playoffs, and wanted to hit that interview. So let's hear it right now. RV, appreciate your time. How you doing?
Doing all right, ready to play, see what's going to happen.
Yes, sir, and got Southern Lee on the docket. Let's talk about this playoff run you've been on, and I want to ask you about a guy in particular, because I've been hearing a lot about this Walker Jenkins kid, and I know a lot of folks are interested to see what happens with him moving forward, and you guys were able to beat him in South Brunswick 14-8. But Coach, I've heard this kid is maybe the next big thing in baseball. What did you see from him when you got to see him live?
This guy's got it. He can throw it, but covers so much ground in center field, and what a swing. He took batting practice out at the stadium and hit some balls out there over the picnic table. Was that it was crazy, and we were fortunate. He got one hit the first time, and we got him out the next few times. So we were lucky. And he is a good player.
And your team put up 14 runs in that game. We've seen you put up 11 in a playoff game, 8, and then had a bit of a 4-2 pitchers duel. So it looks like you guys have been able to win different ways here in this postseason.
Yeah, the main thing is our pitchers throw strikes, because we've got a pretty good defense behind them, and if they'll throw strikes, we can got a good chance to get them out. The other thing is the left-hander that pitched for West Brunswick against us. God, he was good. We just couldn't do anything with him. He had been hurt earlier in the year, and he came back. And they had won like 10 out of the last 11 games before we played them, so they were good. So our trick with our offense, though, we got some good hitters, but our 7, 8, and 9 guys compete so hard and get hits, and you have to pitch to them, and that's really tough for high school players.
Talking to Ronald Vincent today on Pirate Radio Live. J.H. Rose and Southern Lee coming up at 6 o'clock at J.H. Rose. And, Coach, you got by Swansboro, West Brunswick, South Brunswick. How about the win over Northern Nash to get you where you are? What went right for you that game, that 8-2 win?
Well, we got off to a really good start. We've got a couple of hits, and the Ballin got a double, and Miss Jones got a home run and a triple, and got a good start. Northern Nash was very solid. They had 3 batters that bat third, big guys, 6'4", 6'5", bat left-handed. Man, they were scary, and we got through them and played well. We actually had about 5 or 6 other balls that could have gone in, but went right to them, and then so we had those atom balls that you
yeah,
and so we could have scored more runs. It probably could have, but we kind of drifted after we scored 5 or 6 runs, and we can't do that tonight. We've got to keep it on every inning.
Coach, what do you know about the Southern Lee team that you'll be facing in a best of 3 coming up?
Strong pitching. The main pitcher, and I'm not sure whether he'll pitch tonight or not, is going to Campbell, and Campbell's really upgraded there.
Yeah.
So that's anybody going to Campbell is going to be pretty good. And they're strong pitching and defense. They hadn't hit as well as some of the other teams, but they play in a very good conference also. And that's a big deal. They're used to playing teams like Pinecrest and Scotland County and Richmond County. So, they played really good teams, which is a big advantage when you get down to playoffs.
How much has the, I guess, scouting and look ahead advanced, Coach, throughout the years? Are you able to see more of a team like Southern Lee now with the internet and videos than you would, say, 20, 30 years ago, where it was, word of mouth? Or how's that changed over the years?
It's changed a lot in the last 2 or 3 years. It's just, you have all those stats right at your fingertips. You have all this. You know who's been hitting. And it's changed a great deal. You used to call and try to find out something, but now it's so much, like you just said, so much information out there that the kids find out about it. They look it up. They're smart too. They know what's going on. So it's a different world, Clip.
Yes, sir.
Different world.
Yes, sir. RV, Ronald Vincent joining us. Coach, how do you like the format here for the Eastern Final, where you play at home and then on Thursday on the road and then back home on Saturday if necessary? Do you like the best out of three and the home, away, home, the way it's set up?
Yeah, they've toyed with it a lot, but 2 out of 3 in baseball, because baseball is such a strange game. You face one pitcher and you're a whole lot better than another team, but they got that one pitcher. Now they have to beat you 2 times, and that's one of the things that we're saying. They've got to beat us twice. So but let's make it difficult. I like playing 2 out of 3, and I like the every other day concept. So you're not traveling 100 miles and then coming back and playing the next night and stuff, and to make it more equitable, more fair, and you could come out with a more closer to the true better team if you do it this way.
Yeah, I talked to Brian Bailey yesterday. He said that he thought you liked the format. Bailey said he didn't like all the travel that goes on with it. So I guess you're a little more important than Brian Bailey, but I just want to let you know he's got a problem with it, Coach.
Well, he's accurate. the travel is the first concept was to do it at a neutral college around and tried that, and it didn't work. Financially, it just did not work out. And now they've tried a lot of different concepts trying to keep this 2 out of 3 in place. This about as good as we've come up with so far, I think.
Yeah. So, Coach, how do you set it up pitching-wise? Well, you got to play these guys at least twice in that Game 3 if necessary. So what's the strategy that goes into throwing your arms here, Game 1 and Game 2?
Well, by being rained out last Friday, we had to play Saturday. So Wallen is not. He threw 99 pitches, but he can't pitch again until Thursday, and so he's not available. So we've got Hugh Collins, the left-hander. He's ready to go. He's had his week off, and then we got Davis Hathaway. So the pitching is a big deal, because you can go in there and burn them all the first night, or we get to a third game. Both teams are going to be struggling for pitching, I'm sure.
Yeah. RV, Ronald Vincent joining us as J.H. Rose takes on Southern Lee coming up at 6 o'clock. And, Coach, you had such a great regular season. That gives you the right to play these games at home. And what's it been like not having to leave Greenville for this playoff run so far?
The thing about it is we've lost 3 games this year, and all of them were at Guy Smith Stadium, all 3 losses. But it's so nice to play at home. It's so nice to just play at Guy Smith Stadium. As you can imagine, it's I like that. It's so nice.
Yeah. Coach, Brian Bailey had Joe West on his show last Monday, and while I got you here, I want to bring that up because your name came up, and how about Cowboy Joe and your memories of him? And I've heard some stories of y'all, being on the field together and a whole lot of different things. So when you hear the name Joe West, what are some memories that come to mind for you?
Joe is the same now he was the same when he was 15 years old as he is now. He was going to write a book on how to play baseball. The Joe West buddy, that's when he was like 15 years old. And But it's kind of funny. His dad taught in the room right beside me at Rose High for like 15 years. And, we were really close friends with his dad. His mother taught at the Wall coach for all those years. And so, I was real good friends with parents. And then Joe and I worked at Elm Street Park in the summer together. They used to do small fry and big fry and all those recreation programs in the summer. So we worked there for about 4 or 5 years. And then, he went into, he played football in Elon. I guess, played quarterback in Elon. And, we'd hang out together and work out and do things. And it's crazy, but he was a lot of fun when you went to the ball games with Joe West. Now, I'm telling you, it was a lot of fun.
And, Coach, one more thing. He told some great stories about some amazing ball players, Hall of Famers, his run-ins with managers and all that. But the thing that I was most fascinated by is the amount of money he made for his one line in The Naked Gun. He said that with residuals, he's made around $250,000 just for saying one line in a movie. I mean, we got to get you on a camera or something. That's incredible.
I need to do that tomorrow, yeah.
You could say one line and retire the next day.
I know. That's great. I didn't know that. Joe's been involved with his money. He invented the West vest.
I found that out the other day. We were talking to Mike Mullis and some guys that over the weekend. I never knew that. Yeah.
With Wilson, and he had a contract there with Wilson for a long time. Now he's doing well. He was supposed to have his knee replaced, and I don't know that he did or not. He was supposed to have it first of March, and I hadn't talked to him since. So I guess he had it done. I don't know. But he's like the rest of us. We're just getting old.
Well, you're getting old and you're winning more ball games, Coach. RV, Ronald Vincent joining us. Got Southern lead tonight, game 1 of the 3-game series for the right to go to the state championship. Coach, good luck to you, and we'll talk to you again down the road. Good luck to the Rampants tonight.
Well, thank you. We're gonna need luck. We need to play hard and be fortunate. So see what happens.
The great RV, Ronald Vincent joining us. Thank you, Coach, and you don't hear it from a Conley guy a lot, but good luck to the Rampants tonight in their game. Bryce, all-time winningest high school coach in the state of North Carolina, passed the 1,000 win mark, and the numbers and championships he hopes keep on rising. Just a legendary baseball coach. They play at Guy Smith Stadium, and they play at RV Field. When you got a field named after you, you've done quite a bit.
Right, most definitely.
He has got it done in his career. All right, Shirley, let's make somebody a winner. Let's try to raise the vibes a little bit.
Booty, 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 booty everywhere. Booty, 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 booty everywhere.
All right, 317-1250. What are we giving away on this Tuesday?
A $10 gift card to AJ McMurphy's.
All right, that can be yours if you are caller number
7.
Caller 7, 317-1250. Bryce Williams is here. We'll go Pirate Radio Outdoors, hit a few news and notes with Bryce when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Are you one of the estimated 17 million people in the U.S. suffering from dry eye disorders that are not resolved using over-the-counter or prescription eye drops? Ask Arc Point Labs about Serum Tears, a natural dry eye solution. At Arc Point Labs, Serum Tears are tailor-made for you, from a quick blood draw, providing a sterile and natural option to help those with dry eye conditions. Contact your ophthalmologist or optometrist for a prescription, or contact Arc Point Labs to help you find one. Visit Arc Point Labs' new location on Dixon Avenue near the intersection of Arlington Boulevard, or schedule online at arcpointlabs.com.
And then it was 2 seagulls.
We're here for the booty.
Party?
Pirate Water is here. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find pirate water in a location near you.
We're going plankton!
Pirate Water is here. 21 and older, please drink responsibly.
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Happy 100th anniversary to Minji's Bottling Group. Congratulations on 100 years of refreshing Eastern North Carolina.
To keep your bodies active and engaged in the activities that you love, you need a good stretch. And at Bodies in Balance, that's the mission they follow to give you the best quality of life. With years of experience, the team at Bodies in Balance can create a stretch or massage program that is right for you. And from May 10th through May 17th, take advantage of their package deals. If you buy a 4-stretch package, you get 1 free stretch. An 8-stretch package gets you 2 free stretches. And a 12-stretch package gets you 3 free stretches. Call today at 916-4530 and check them out online at bodiesandbalance.com.
For years, Callie Ann Phelps has been singing about Phelps Chevrolet.
Phelps Chevrolet is the one for you. Low prices, service too. See the big dealer right away. Carolina's finest, Phelps Chevrolet.
And you'll agree with what Skylar Phelps has to say.
Nobody beats Phelps Chevrolet's prices. Nobody.
The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
Hey, Pirate Nation. This is Scott Harris with RE/MAX Preferred Realty. I've been in Greenville over 25 years. I'm a proud graduate of ECU. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, then give me a call today and let me help make your real estate process fun and easy. I keep it simple and explain the process every step of the way. My goals are your goals. There are no long-term contracts, and you always deal with me from start to finish. The right home starts with the right agent. Call me, Scott Harris, at 347-1857. Go Pirates!
This is Kim McNeil, head women's basketball coach at East Carolina University, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Ease Plumbing, Viva Electric, and Roland Black Heating and Cooling have teamed up to form New Blue Service Group, offering Eastern North Carolina the best in plumbing, electrical, and HVAC services. Same great local team, same great local service, just the new name. For plumbing, electrical, and HVAC services, go to callnewblue.com. That's callnublue.com. New Blue Service Group, where we are redefining service excellence. And congratulations to Josh Aldridge of Winterville. Picked up a $10 gift card to AJ McMurphy's. The best place in Greenville to unwind after work and have fun is AJ's. AJ's has daily food and drink specials and an awesome patio, perfect for some outdoor dining. There's something for everyone every weeknight, including sports trivia with our very own Clip Rock. AJ's has live music every Friday and Saturday with no cover, and brunch every Sunday. Make today an AJ's Day. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes, Chandler Honeycutt. By the way, I will be leaving you two tomorrow for hour 3 of the show. I hope I'm leaving it in good hands.
Fabulous.
Uh-oh. My daughter's got some dancing to do at A.G. Cox. We'll be watching that while you guys wrap up the show tomorrow. Before we go Pirate Radio Outdoors and Bryce, Happy Go Lucky raises the vibes, I do want to put on the hazmat suit and go inside the Facebook comments.
What we got?
Comments. This is after, this is our post of the final score today. Pirates losing to South Florida, round 1 of the tournament. Michael is going to keep it upbeat. He said, hard to beat a team 4 times in a row. We'll bounce back. Go Pirates. Thank you, Michael.
I like his mindset.
I like that. Paul going with a great Homer Simpson line from The Simpsons. I've seen teams suck before, but they were the suckiest bunch of sucks that ever sucked. Thank you for using the Homer Simpson line there. Lisa says, honestly, ahead 9-3 and lose? Hats off to the better team. Do better, Pirates, or the result stays the same. This is why your poll numbers often don't go the direction you wanted.
Well said.
I couldn't have said it better myself. This is why your poll numbers often don't go the direction you wanted. All right. Thank you, Lisa, for that. Wes said, what was it? 11 pitching changes? Whoosh. Not that many, but we get your point. Justin says, embarrassment and a joke. All caps. Clean house time. Everyone needs to go.
Dang.
We're firing everybody. That, by the way, ran our record to 41-16 on the year. So, yeah, we do need to fire everybody.
Jeez.
Jason says our pitching is pitiful.
Pitiful pitching.
Sherry says, gosh.
Gosh, yeah. Hey, that one word
sums it up,
means
right?
a lot, like daggum.
So there you go. That is what's going on right now in the Facebook comments. Very sad times. We are a beaten bunch here. We are defeated. We rode with the Pirates for 4+ hours, 5 hours almost in that game, and I got nothing left. So I'm going to hand it over to Bryce Williams. We're going to go Pirate Radio Outdoors. Bryce, for people who are down in the dumps right now, you look outside, the sun's shining, nature is out there.
Nature is beautiful.
Be one with nature, Bryce. Tell folks how they can do that.
There's many ways you can do that. In the woods or on the water. You know,
the 2 W's.
The 2 W's. Somewhere out there, you will find happiness. At least.
Where do you find the most happiness?
Like between the two?
Just, yeah.
Yikes.
I bet you don't get much happier in a boat.
It's hard to beat happiness on a boat. Yeah. There's pretty much, there's a lot of mountains. There's a lot of wonderful things out there. But being on a boat is probably top. And fortunately for me, that's where I was this weekend. So, and what I've been fiddling with. So, my brother went home for the weekend to celebrate my dad's birthday this past Thursday, and I haven't been home in Winston, see their new house. It was a great weekend. My brother had a wakeboarding boat that he was taking it out on a sea trial for a guy who came all the way from Kentucky to
the Bluegrass State?
Bluegrass State.
Man.
To come look at my brother's boat and take it out. And so we were on the lake, the local lake there, High Rock Lake, to do a sea trial and do all that. And thankfully everything ran good. And he sold the boat, so that's one less stressor out of my brother's life for probably only a few days until he finds something else he wants to buy. And then I've been doing maintenance on Jay's new boat, new bait boat that he got, and some other, I guess, maintenance or additions, repairs on his bigger boat. So I've been all around the boats the past few days, so it's been nice, but of course things never really go as easy as you plan them to be, as in changing some underwater lights on the big boat, and you would think it'd just be, let me just hook these wires,
just screw it right in like a bowl, right?
Hook these wires together, screw it back in, and wham, flip the switch and they're on. Well, of course that's not the case. We don't have power to this and that, and it's just electrical.
Yeah.
Mechanical, I figure, it's pretty much in your face. But sometimes electrical, you're like, okay, where's this coming from? Where's this not right? So,
Isaac Newton's not around to.
No, or Edison.
Thomas Edison, probably who I was looking for, but neither one of them are around, Bryce.
Not around. So, it's a lot of troubleshooting.
You know, gravity could help you too in those situations.
Gravity.
Which is why I said Isaac Newton.
So, so we've been doing that. We've been all on the boats, getting ready for the weekend. So.
Speaking of boats, Bryce, something to keep an eye on. We're fired up for ECU postseason baseball, but also something that goes on every June, the Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament. And I was just looking ahead at when that is, Bryce, and they have the captain's meeting on Friday, June the 9th. Looks like the fishing gets underway Monday, June 12th. That sound right to you?
Yeah.
Am I looking at this correctly?
Yeah.
And in years past, we've been able to talk to some of the folks out on these boats, and we plan on doing that again in a couple weeks. That'll be fun.
Yeah, most definitely. CJ's wife,
CJ Struck.
Yeah, CJ Struck. His wife, she is the head lady, head honcho of the whole Blue Rock tournament.
Okay.
So as far as that whole, I think the whole event, correct me if I'm wrong. So I know she's pregnant, so she's gonna have. She's got a lot on her hands.
She's got a big marlin ready to pop out.
So, she'll be gearing that up for sure. But, it's exciting times and, a lot of action going on in Moorhead.
I'm trying to get down there Sunday, June 11th.
What we got?
We got a prayer breakfast, and I love a breakfast. We also got a pig picking.
Oh.
That's my day that I want to be down there.
That's right.
So,
crackling.
If you can talk to Miss Struck, see if we can get in. See if we can get like a media pass for the breakfast and the pig picking.
That's right.
That'd be fun.
I have to dabble in that.
It's my mama's birthday as well.
Which day?
The 11th.
You
Yeah.
can be able to get off to there?
I don't know.
Might be in Winterville.
Might be in Winterville now that I think about it. We'll talk Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament as that event nears. Bryce, before we take a break, what are your plans this weekend with the outdoors?
We are headed to the beach, so should be a good time. Be there, hopefully do some fishing. Should be planning to be on a boat, which should be a good chance of that. But mainly, hopefully, can get some fishing done. Maybe go for some cobia because they're running right now. So I've never caught one, so it'd be nice.
Jamie, this is how bad it is for Pirate fans right now. Bryce, he said I'd still be pissed if I was on a boat right now.
Dang.
That's when things are bad.
Yeah.
Things are bad. All right, we'll take a time out, come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live. Islands in the Stream. That is what we are.
In the stream.
Yeah. More to go. PRL after this.
We got something going on. Tender love is blind. It requires a dedication.
There's nothing more important than protecting your family. Fire ants can cause painful allergic reactions and even death. Protect your loved ones at home where you should feel the safest. Visit pesttechofgreenville.com to learn of our once-a-year treatment to guarantee you stay fire ant free. Tested and proven effective by your Eastern North Carolina exterminating professionals at Pest Tech of Greenville. Mention the Crying Baby for an extra 10% off.
Familia is your go-to spot for the best Italian dishes around, including pizzas, pastas, salads, and homemade desserts.
That's Familia.
Enjoy half-off wine night on Wednesdays, $3 drafts on Thursdays, or get a pizza of the week for just $12.
That's Familia.
Place your order online or call 689-6330, and Familia will have your order ready in their drive-thru window for pickup.
That's Familia.
Clip, really?
Oh, sorry.
Familia on Fire Tower Road in Winterville near Pitt Community College.
This is Aaron Williams with Ease Plumbing.
This is Mike Hoggart with Viva Electric.
This is Mark McGlawhorn, Roland Black Heating and Cooling.
We have teamed up to form New Blue Service Group, offering Eastern North Carolina the best in plumbing, electrical, and HVAC services. Same great local team, same great local service, just a new name. Contact us at callnewblue.com. That's callnublue.com. New Blue Service Group, where we are redefining service excellence. Call us today to help with your plumbing, electrical, and HVAC services. Go Pirates.
Did you know that it's illegal to dig without first calling 811? 811 is a free program that locates underground utilities, marking them with flags and paint lines so you know where not to dig. Accidentally digging into utility lines interrupts service and could seriously hurt you or someone else. If you know someone who's planning to dig, encourage them to call 811 at least 3 full working days before they dig. 811 is free, it's safe, and it's the law. This message is brought to you by Greenville Utilities and this station.
This is Dr. Dixon from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Before you hit the road this travel season, be sure to get your tires inspected by the tire guys at Greenville Auto World. The Greenville Auto World service team sells all the top brands and economy tires if you need a new set. Need an oil change, state inspection, or AC repair? Greenville Auto World can work on any type of vehicle, and the monthly oil change special is only $29.99. Make an appointment now by calling 364-8730. For award-winning service, trust Greenville Auto World.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growitpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Go Pirates! Arg!
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Tough day for the stock market. The Dow was down 231 points at 33,055. The NASDAQ was down 160 at 12,560, and the S&P is down 47 points at 4,145. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to Cliff.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Wrapping it up, Bryce, I apologized off the air. I'm going to apologize on the air. I'm sorry you had to walk into this today.
Hey, it's okay. You know, sometimes people get down, but you know what? Once you're down, time to get up.
Time to get up. Well said. Chandler, I hope you can make it through the night.
Chandler, I'll be thinking of you.
You're down bad, as they say.
This has kind of perked me up a little bit.
All right.
We just got a text.
Yeah.
But our post about, at the time we thought was a hot dog, that has been posted on Barstool Sports website.
Oh, wow.
Our post has been posted up there.
So we're going to take delight in the views we're going to get. Maybe indirectly that could have more views for you with your long snapping video. We didn't even get a chance to talk about that with Bryce today.
Oh, we got daggum at 6 o'clock.
Yep, we got to go. We'll table that for next week. Bryce, thanks for joining us. We'll have better days ahead next week. Look, he got a kick out of just seeing you in your stance, Chandler. Look at that boy right there.
Woo! Class of 2016.
We'll see you Wednesday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live for Shirley Rhodes, Man of Chan, Bryce, I'm Cliff Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM.